YouTube, what's up? And welcome back to part 5 in the Pokémon Emerald Rogue 2.0 playthrough. Today, we're going to get the second half of the gym badges, and time permitting, we might actually take on the Elite Four as well. But first things first, we got to get all the gym badges, and that's never a guarantee. Quick little team check to pick up where we left off last time. So we have Jazzy at level 45. Again, this is our shiny Arctibax, the starter that we took in here for the second run. And we just got the 4th gym badge, as you can see on the bottom of the screen there. So the level cap this go around is 55 before the 5th gym leader. So we will be able to evolve this thing into Baxcalibur before having to do the 5th gym, which will be perfect because I do have Dragon Dance TM in the bag. Apart from that, again, Jazzy was our starter. We found a Hawlucha, a Gastrodon, and a Darumaka on this run. I'm also still a little salty about losing a Togetic that we found last time, but it got KO'd against the 4th gym leader, so we're not going to be able to end up using Togekiss, but we might find another one later, so it's all good. Now, Darumaka, of course, we're going to need to find the Ice Stone to evolve this thing, but we gave it an Adamant Mint, and it has a 31 attack IV. So once we evolve into Darmjizzle, we're going to be dominating everybody. Now, with that being said, we also did get Team Magma this time around. In the original, like the first attempt, we had Team Aqua. This time, we got Team Magma, so it's pretty cool. We're going to go battle all these dweebs, get the 10 rare candies, and then we're going to be juiced up for the rest of the run. So let's go ahead and do it. Oh yeah, I wanted to go over the trainer card real quick though. Hold on. Also, I still kind of want to babysit Arctibax a little bit, so let's put like Gastrodon and Hawlucha in the front. So let's look at the trainer card because we are playing this game as the Gen 3 kids, so we know who the gym leaders and Elite Four members are. So quick recap to see what we did in the first half, right? And then we'll know who's coming up today. So we got Norman there with the first gym, then Winona, Flannery, and Liza, because they don't give you Tate and Liza. So that means in some order, the last 4 gym leaders today are going to be Wattson with the electric types, either Juan or Wallace with the water types. Last time we got Juan, but I don't know if they're going to make Wallace champion every time or if they might switch it to Steven, so we'll see which one of the gym leaders pull up as the water type gym. And then apart from electric, water, we also have fighting, and what am I missing? Rock with Roxanne. So I just want to bring those up because now that we're in the second half of the gyms, they will get those perma weather and terrain effects potentially. So both the electric and water gyms will probably have perma rain, which is going to make those fights really hard. And Roxanne is going to have a perma sandstorm, so that's also going to make it tough. So we're going to have to think about that and kind of try to prioritize electric and grass types, especially for the water gym, because I feel like the water gym is going to be a tough one. But first things first here, as long as we can beat the first couple Magma trainers, then we will hit the new level cap of 55, and the rest of the trainers on the route are going to be stuck at 45. So once we have that 10 level advantage, we're going to start one-shotting everything. It'll take a little bit till we get there, at least the first 3 battles. But I got something for the camel toe. We're going to drown it here with a muddy water. And, you know, you only get like +3 levels off the first Pokemon in every battle, so with no wild Pokemon on this route, we actually have to fight 3 trainers to get to the level cap. But, okay, that's not a fire type, but obviously they're not going to have all fire types, but this is kind of interesting to see. I feel like Muddy Water might be a 2-shot, but we might as well go for the Icy Wind and slow it down a little bit. We could also recover, stall it. Okay. Got a crit, but I do have a Citrus. My goodness. That did a lot of damage right there. Since it has Brave Bird, though, technically we could just recover, stall this thing, and, you know, unless it crits. Which I'm actually about to just do. Because why not? You know, obviously Brave Bird's going to do less than half. The first one did over because of the crit. Jeez, man. After the Icy Wind, though, we're faster, so we're chilling. And it's going to take itself out on the next hit. Oh, never mind. Fine, I'll take it out with an Icy Wind then. We were speed tied? Alright. Anyway. So that puts us at 49. The next one I think we get to 52 and then 55. Something like that. We have been finding a bunch of good nature mints, so that is a good thing. Max elixirs, that's also a good find there. We do have the new, you know, increased bag size with 50 now. Because after losing that first run, when you start the game with only a bag size of 30, it makes it really tough. But since we went such a long way into that first run, I don't even know if I can one-shot that with the muddy water. I'm just going to go for Earth Power so I don't miss. Okay. Your Life Orb? Yeah, you might drop to Earth Power. But, you know, the good thing about making it so deep into the first run, it's never fun to lose, but it does kind of showcase how hard the game is. And also, you know, we completed a whole bunch of quests because we made it so deep into the run that we were able to purchase a bunch of upgrades and whatnot after going back to the hub world. So it all works out. I feel like I could deal with Haunch too, especially if you're just going to click Swagger. Now we got a nice level advantage here, and then again the next trainer is going to put us up to 55. Then we evolve Jazzy, we teach Dragon Dance, and we start dominating with the loaded dice Icicle Spear combo. Even though there's a bunch of fire types here, it'll be alright. Alright, let's drown the camel in some dirty water and move on to the next trainer. Now I think when I cut things off in part 4, we were pretty close to... Okay, I don't even need the Grip Claw. We were pretty close to a full bag, as you can see. Yeah, we got 46 out of 50. So some of these garbage items I'm just going to drop on the ground and leave them behind. Okay. We just got sniped and now I can't get the item. Well, I can. We just have to go around the long way. That was annoying. Okay, it's the Fire Tauros though. We can handle that. Even if you want to go for close combat, you're just going to lower your defense and then you drop to an Earth Power. It goes the opposite way though. Instead of close combat, he goes for a bulk up. Now, if we could get really lucky and somehow find a Quick Ball as some of the items on the floor here, that would go a long way because there is still a legendary running around. We encountered a Zeraora after the very first gym, but when you encounter legendaries that early in the game, you basically just get to throw one ball at them, and then they kind of work like the legendary beasts of Johto, where they start to roam around and whatnot. So we've seen the Zeraora roaming around a couple times, but it's too hard to try to catch something like that. We get the accuracy drops, kind of cool. Still hits Rock Slide. It's too hard to catch a legendary like that, you know, with just a single ball. Kind of burning through citrus berries, which is not great, by the way. Oh well. So yeah, we have had no success trying to catch it yet. I did purchase a single fastball during the previous recording. So hopefully, that might actually be my last citrus berry. Let me see how many I have. That was actually the last one. I was okay, I kind of remember having like 4 of them. Alright, let's evolve Jazzy real quick. At least finally have something powerful. I gotta remember to update the team tracker, so let me get ready to do this. We're moving on to this game in the stream, by the way, after just getting smoked multiple times trying to get Trico through Purity Forest in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, so due to how rough all those attempts were, I'm now out for some revenge today. And also, we lost last time in the initial attempt trying to win Emerald Rogue, so you know, we got a lot of frustration to unleash today. And now we have the pseudo legendary to do just that. I'm on the wrong screen, but I just wanted to look at these other attacks here. Don't I already have... Should we go... I think I'm going to leave Flying Press. I really need Brave Bird. I'm kind of trolling with the other attack, Aerial Ace. But I just threw it on here for now and figured I'd switch it later. We do get super power here for Darm. But yeah, we're going to get the better attacks when we go to the Move Tutor. So let's just teach Dragon Dance. And then move this thing up to the front. Sorry, like out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw OBS tweaking out. There's been a lot of drop frames in the stream today. Oh yeah, I gotta change the sprite. That's what I was gonna do. Excalibur's shiny. Okay. Perfect. By the way, do I have anybody that can learn the Sacred Sword? I doubt it. Okay. Alright, Jazzy. Get out here. Let's start dominating some fire types as an ice type. Fight me, buddy. You snuffed out my flame. I didn't even battle you, bro. What are you talking about? Expedef, the Absorb Bulb. No thank you. That is a garbage item. Don't need it. Oh, there's a Pokeball up there in the top left corner. Those could be quick balls. That'd be huge. That'd be huge. Now at this point, because there is a bunch of grunts here, I don't think we're deep enough into a run to actually find the Master Ball against the evil team leader. Is this an Intimidate one? Wonderful. You know what? I'm still Dragon Dancing in your face. One-shot you with a Glaive Rush. Also, if you hit me with a fire move... Okay. Now we even get higher up. Don't tell me this game's bugged. Okay. I was gonna say we can't get burnt. We have thermal exchange, but the fact that like the Will-O-Wisp animation still went off, I wasn't sure. Overquill? Why does everything have Intimidate? How much can we do at -1? Oh, if we get a 5-hitter, actually, I think that might be enough. It's close. No. Never mind. It's close, but I think it's just short. Oh, we get a crit on the last one. Let's go. Jazzy for the win, man. The one good thing about coming to these routes, too, not only for the... of course, it's a Dream Ball. What is that going to do, man? But we do also get a lot of cash, as well as the... Oh, the Flying Gem. That's how we trigger Unburden once we get it for Hawlucha. But yeah, we make a lot of cash fighting these scrubs as well, which is very, very important, so... You really are, though, Jazzy. You really are. Alright, Camerupt. You're about to get one-shot by an Icicle Spear. We got a 10-level advantage, so as long as I don't get intimidated, we're gonna be smoking everybody with the spear. It don't matter if you have a Citrus, man. I'm still guaranteed to... Okay. Well. Wow. It's actually, whatever nature this thing is, it's the one that doesn't like the Wiki Berry. It's pretty funny. But again, we got loaded dice on Jazzy, so Icicle Spear normally hits between 2 to 5 times. But with loaded dice, you're guaranteed to get a minimum of 4 hits. So it's a 50-50 on if you're getting 4 or 5 hits. Which, you know, it's 25 base power per hit. So even if we only get 4, it's a 100 base power. You know, similar to Earthquake. It also gets stab boosted though, so realistically it's even stronger. And if we get that 5th hit, and that's 125 base power, not even factoring in stab. So this thing is really good with the loaded dice. Lucky Punch. Perfect for when I find a Chansey. It's exactly what I was hoping to find. But again, so if and I highly doubt the leader, Maxie, would be at the end of this route. But if he is, then we get the Master Ball instead of the 10 rare candies. But I think it's a little too early for Maxie and the Master Ball to show up. Last time we found Team Aqua twice. The first time we got the rare candies, the second time was Archie and the Master Ball. So again, if we do find Master Ball right now, we can at least catch that Zeraora that's running around, but realistically, I'm going to throw the fastball at it next time and try to save the Master Ball. But again, I'm just expecting rare candies to be here. Papa Muck. It's crazy. Give me the 5-hitter so it doesn't even matter. GG's, Muck. Okay. And we are also going to see Zeraora before we get to the next gym. It's not going to show up on something like this. We have to get to an actual route with wild Pokemon. I'm still going to fight all the trainers here just because of the cash. I mean, obviously, you know, we're not getting experience points anymore, but I'm about to hit a glaive on this fool. Ain't no way you're living that. at 10 levels behind me. No way. That's a problem if it has low kick, but you know what? You ain't living a glaive either. Go ahead and go for Ice Shard. It does a lot of damage because I went for glaive last turn, but alright. We're good, we're good. Weavile's always a big threat. You never like to see that thing showing up. Psywave, Disable, both trash. Moving on. Yeah, there's a lot of trainers today, though. There's still 3 more, but we're getting 4,000 for each win, so that's a lot of money. That's also a very powerful Pokemon. I'm kind of trolling, running around so much without ever potioning anybody. This is an issue. We have to switch to Gastro here. But I made a huge mistake not potioning because this is a Giga threat. He goes for Rock Slide, thankfully. Well, would have been bad if I'd have left my guy in. Gotta click recover here. Oh, Quick Claw. Okay, I was really confused at what item that was. I thought it might be like a Fire Gem Flare Blitz. There goes my last Citrus. I waste them all in this route. I should have taken them off. Okay, I got a potion after this battle though. I'm kind of trolling a little bit. Alright, Darm. Settle down with the Quick Claw, buddy. You're fighting a Gastrodon, you don't even need that. Much better off with the Choice Band, let me tell you. Okay. Come on, Gastro. Alolan Persian, we got that. Easy money. I'm not even gonna click recover, bro. I'm just spamming Earth Power out here. Does a lot. I'm gonna go for Icy Wind just to save a little bit of PP. Because we do have to go, eventually to the gym leader after this, and if I use up all my PP on Earth Power, then I'd have to like burn an elixir or something. I'd rather not do that. A Fire Gem. I can pick that up. Maybe I can burn some like. Oh, we don't need the Lucky Punch for Chansey. What kind of regular potions do I got? Yeah, like these fresh waters. We can just use them all. It's time to make space in the bag to hold like better potions when we find them. Jazzy, I think you could use a lemonade. So let's use one of those. Alright. Take the Fire Gem. Take the battle. Let's do it. We are almost to the end. I just don't know if What's-His-Face is going to be here. It's still too early to tell. These Intimidators are kind of annoying, but you could probably just two-shot. Dude, Strawberry Lemonade, right? That's so good. Was this another Rocky Helmet arc? That's the same as the first arc we saw. Now you're giving me an attack boost, though. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. And we also got the defense drop with Crunch, so those two things together ensure the KO here. Rocky Helmet's annoying, though. I was gonna say, unless it's a Pokemon with Pursuit, though, we're kind of chilling. Alright, bro, can we stop intimidating everything? I mean, I know for sure Icicle Spear would one-shot from here, but just if somehow that thing was faster, which it would, the only way is if it was... Okay. I should have just Icicle Speared. You never know, you never know. A random, like, Choice Scarf Krook would just take out Jazzy. Not worth it. I can't risk my Jazzy like that, See? Well, Focus Sash wouldn't matter with Icicle Spear, I guess. But hey, there ain't no way I'm losing my Jazzy, man. This is Emerald Rogue, the adventures of Dude and Jazzy. So who am I without my partner, Gotta save that thing. Okay. And speaking of, I should probably give some more lemonades here. I'll use both of them. Don't worry, Jazzy. I got you. I ain't letting you go. You're not going down today. We're getting this thing done. We're going all the way. Although, might have to wait till tomorrow's stream. I don't know if I can go all the way through the Elite Four today, but we'll see. Maybe I sit here and just go for 4 hours straight. I don't know. I have a feeling this thing is Sash, so I don't really want to go for Glaive here. I'm just going to Crunch. It wasn't Sash. Okay. Even 4 hits on Icicle Spear, I don't know if it would have taken it out. It will take this clown out in probably 1.5 Icicle Spears. Exactly. Honchkrow has a very massive HP stat, but pretty awful defenses, so kind of balances out. And you got the Turt. I only have one Glaive yet. I might save that for the gym fight. We could also use the one free heal that we get. What's with everybody having like Iapapas and stuff? Oh, you got the herb. Oh, that's actually bad. Okay. But due to the level difference, we're good. That was sketch. You know what? Just smoke it with Glaive. I can't risk that thing living crunch. But it ended up using the white herb to reset the defense drop instead of the special attack. Okay, it's the rare candies. Hasty Mint, we'll take it. Give me the candies. Alright. We're good. Now, we finally get to go rebuild the team here with the breezy route. Again, prioritizing electric and grass types because I am concerned about the water gym. Well, there's Zeraora again. It doesn't even get to use a move, but just in case, I'm still going to Potion Jazzy. But I'm straight up full sending a fastball at it at full HP. We got to do it. There was an Aerodactyl too, which is good. Let me use some more of these regular potions here. It's kind of annoying the legendaries pop up so early on the route because you never know like if we're gonna find. Oh, there's a Breloom. That's not bad. Because like I could find quick balls on this route, but we're never gonna know because it always pops up right away. Again, the smart thing would probably be to damage it to try to increase the catch rate. But I'm just gonna try to catch it from full. Where is that fastball? Let's see how good this thing is. And if not, we're gonna have to wait till we find quick balls. Damn it, bro. Oh, and Tang is here too? I like Tang, man. Okay. Well, that's 3 really good Pokemon. That's not a good Pokemon. Unfazant? No, thank you. Let's see what else we can find, though. There's still one more... Okay, oh, that's a Quiver Dance Mon that... That's a Quiver Dance Mon that can learn Energy Ball, right? Would I be crazy to use a Mothim? I don't know. I don't know about that. Let me think. To be honest, though, I think Tang would be really good if we do find the, I mean, either the grass or rock or water gyms. Oh, here's another Mothim. So I think we take Tang. I mean, I also think we take Breloom, right? Because for the rock gym, you know, rock types get a special defense boost in the Perma Sandstorm. So therefore, we need a physical grass or fighting type. We do have Luch. I think I take both grass types, though. We leave Aerodactyl behind. Only because there's no Megas yet until the post-game. Or else I would take Aerodactyl. So I think that's the play. We go Tang, we go Breloom. I mean, realistically, like, all 4... Like, the Electric Gym probably won't be bad. But the other 3 are going to be really tough. Fighting is always tough because they give a lot of coverage attacks to fighting types. Serious Mint and Assurance. But we'll see, we'll see. We got to start by taking a Tang for sure. Definitely can live a crunch. Tang's an absolute monster. And we get tickled. Wonderful. I'm going to crunch it again then. Put it down in the yellow. That don't matter. I was going to Pokeball anyway from here. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? It's all these Ultra Balls I bought. We only have 2 Pokeballs left. Let's get rid of these and also use the Premier Balls after. Jazzy's in no risk of getting KO'd by a Tangrowth, so we can sit here all day until we catch it. And you know, really I want to just make more space in the bag is what I'm trying to do here, so... We'll use these garbage Pokeballs, and then we also got Breloom here. I should wake myself up first, though. Oh, you know what? I sold everything. Oh, here we go. That's because I have these. Now again, I'm going to wake up Jazzy, and you already know Breloom probably going to have Effect Spore. But if we can get Technician, whew, with Bullet Seed, we might be cooking. I'm going to crunch it once. At least increase the catch rate. Seed Bomb's fine. Gonna do nothing. Alright, let's burn these 2 Premier Balls. If we catch it, cool. If not, we'll use an Ultra Ball. Now I have Insomnia. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and add Tang here. Pretty sure I have this Sprite. What other kind of balls we got? I'm about to just throw all 3 of these. They probably have like a 1% catch rate, but why not? I really don't want these. So we might as well just chuck them. Never know. Ooh, that's bad. Abort mission, Jazzy. Get out of there. Oh, too bad we can't use Sleep Powder on the grass type. Or else we could put this thing to sleep and then use a Dream Ball. Alright, speaking of last Dream Ball, and we'll switch to the Ultras. Okay. Alright. Now, Breloom I've never used in this game before. I've never even seen one, so I don't think I have that Sprite. Let me download it real quick. Okay. And we'll add that in the bottom corner, and we are good to go. Once I find it here in the folder. Blaziken, Braviary, Breloom. Okay. We got a full squad. I like it. Now, okay, don't tell me these are quick balls. Another more beast balls. I'm not gonna lie, Mothim is interesting because that is a mon that gets Quiver Dance, and I'm almost positive learns Energy Ball as well. Oh, Rindo berries are big for Gastrodon actually, and a Grassy Seed. Hold on. We just picked up some pretty bad Pokeballs. I mean, pretty bad berries. We can make space by tossing these two. I don't need the yeah. Let me actually toss this, but then I have to take the other one off a Luch too. Okay, so we can give Hawlucha better items, especially like Flying Gem. We could go Flying Gem Acro, or we also just found Grassy Seed and we can set up Grassy Terrain somehow. But we still, I mean, I don't even have what do we get for these two, by the way? It's kind of whatever. I don't really want to use good mints on them. We can give Breloom like a hasty little speed boost on it. I'm not going to waste Adamant though. And Tang was quiet. I mean, that's fine. We could just rock like Giga Drain, knockoff anyway. We don't really need physical attacks on Tang. Knockoff is physical, but you only use it for the utility. Damage doesn't matter. Dire hits. I'm just going to sell that for cash too. Alright, that's it for the route. We got the team rebuilt though. That TR over there was just for regular jump kick. I don't need that. Alright, buddy. Please sell the Ice Stone for Darm and a Scarf. What do we got today? Got the Scarf. Nice. What about a Sash? He doesn't have Sash yet. More Flying Gems. Hold on. Can we find the ability patch to make Hawlucha unburdened? If we can, I think I load up on Flying Gems. Oh, he has Ice Stone. Perfect. That's actually perfect. No, you only have the capsule. I'm pretty sure it's hidden ability, right? For Luch. Oh no, it's okay. Oh, Mold Breaker's hidden. So it actually works out perfect. He has the capsule. I'll take it. Yeah, I don't have one in bag yet. Oh, I have no more rooms. I'm doing the thing again where I'm trying to buy items and I'm not even purchasing them. That's really bad. Hold on. I might have actually messed up. We need to make a little space. Did I even buy? I see. I didn't even buy the Ice Stone. I troll so hard whenever I come here. We don't need the Black Arugula. I'm not going to use that guy again. I know I'm saying that wrong. I'm doing it on purpose. Okay, so we did purchase a Scarf though. That's good. So we don't need the Dire Hits or the Expedefs. Get him out. I have 3 max elixirs. I'm gonna sell the max ethers because I have 6 regular ethers. That's fine. Because I have more of these, even though they're not as good, due to the quantity, I keep them. I really need to go after more potions sometime soon here. I'm also gonna sell the dive balls. Net balls are better for water types. Pounce Wild Charge. We could sell Assurance as well. Chesto Pachot. Oh yeah, Rindo's about to go on Gastro. Okay. Give me the capsule, give me the Ice Stone. Let's pay attention this time. I don't know if I have, what did we actually get on Tang? I think regen's HA, right? Leaf Guard. My goodness. Well, yeah, regen is HA, so it's either Chlorophyll or Leaf Guard. By the way, I did say this last time too, because we're going to be battling in Perma Rain twice and Perma Sandstorm, I need to see if we can find Sunny Day for something like Tang. Although you might actually learn it naturally, but let me see if it's in here. Nah, I think Sunny Day is TM only. Well, let's check what Tang learns. There's knockoff Giga Drain. Man, Sunny Day would be so cool. And any way to change the weather would be huge. I don't think Breloom learns any weather changing. Oh, Mach Punch we need though. By the way, was this Technician? That's Poison Heal. Rather have Technician. Headbutt, Feint, Counter, Brick Break. I mean, I think Gastrodon learns Rain Dance for the Rock Gym, but I don't see that coming into play. All right, let's go ahead and evolve Darm and then see what we can get from Move Tutor Guy, and then we're in there. I think that's the play. Let's update Darm's sprite. Where is it? Icicle Crash? I'll go ahead and take it this time. This actually hurt me not having it last time. I went for Ice Punch and did like 98% to a Pokemon. Whereas Icicle Crash would have one-shot. Alright, let's update that sprite. Also, we need to Scarf Darm. We need to Rindo Gastro, and I'm actually going to load up on Flying Gems for Luch. I still need to use the capsule on it too. What about, does Breloom get Effect Spore? So we could either be Poison Heal or Effect Spore. He's not selling the patch, so I can't get a Technician for Breloom. That's fine. Let me give the Rindo to Gastro. Protect us from the grass moves a little bit. And let's go ahead and load up on some of these Flying Gems, because again, I think those are consumable. Well, they are consumable in battle, but I don't think you get them back. Oh yeah, I didn't even see AV. Let me get one of those. AV Tang actually goes crazy. It does. Amulet's a cool option too, but I'm about to buy a dozen Flying Gems. That's kind of a lot. A half dozen. That's a little crazy to buy 12. Lefties. Lefties for Gastro is actually good too. We already have Recover, but Mirror Herb. We could troll with Mirror Herb. That's kind of cheap. I don't really need an item for Breloom because I'm probably not going to keep it that long. And I'm buying an Assault Vest really to give it to nobody. Well, no, I guess for Tang, right? Okay. Let's do that. We spend the rest of the cash here, and then we just get in there. Now, I think we can give Jazzy high horsepower, right? We had that last time. Yeah. We don't need Crunch. Having a ground attack's way better. We need Earthquake, but you can't get that here. You got to get it from the shop. We'll go Flying Gem Acro over Aerial Ace. I was actually going to run Brave Bird, but now that we have the Flying Gems, we can just roll Acro with Unburden. It's way better. Do we want CC over Flying Press? Probably not. I think we're good. Gastro's moveset is fine. I wouldn't mind a stronger Ice attack, though. But honestly, it's fine. Alright, what could we give to Darm? How do we get Flare Blitz in this fool? Is that you have to buy it from the... You must have to buy it from the TM thing. We obviously don't need a Headbutt. Alright, last but not least for Big Tang. Bulldoze. Oh right, would there be any way to change weather with this guy? No, I think I already looked at this. Okay, what about for Breloom then? We're not technicians, so we don't even need Bullet Seed. I'm just looking for some way to change the weather. Which I don't see it. Alright. Let's just roll with what we got. Quick check here. Oh, let's put AV on Tang. I'm actually going to take the free heal this time around because everybody got ripped up doing all those battles. I'd have to burn too many potions, and I really don't even have that many. So for AV on Tang, we can't even use Tickle or Sleep Powder. AV is much better if you're regen, but... I guess I'm just going to throw 4 attacks on Tang, but I'm probably not going to spend any money on it. We'll just do it from here. Yeah, sure, you can take Power Whip, I guess. And Ancient Power? Sure. Maybe we take out a Charizard with it, you never know. Over Sleep Powder. Okay. What about... Do I have like a Sassy Mint? We got Calm... That's whatever. Alright. We're good to go. Let's do it. Let's take the heal and get after it. First we need to do this, though. Okay. That's actually crazy that it took like 40 minutes to get here, but... Jeez, man. Can't clear my throat. But I mean, that's just kind of what happens with doing that route with all the... I was going to call it the Team Rocket scrubs, but Gen 3 version, Team Magma. It just takes a lot of time to do all those battles, but it's also the issue when your team gets ripped up a little bit. You know, you got to rebuild it. Take some time doing that, but we're good now. We got Rindo on Gastro. Oh yeah, these guys get new moves now. Forgot about that. Just Ingrain and Focus Punch, Dynamic Punch. Alright. We're honestly good to go. Let's see if Jazzy can just go crazy after a couple Dragon Dances. Who do we got, man? Wattson, okay. Oh, we just got high horsepower, so we might be alright. But again, this is going down in the rain, so he gonna have the 100% accurate Thunders, which makes it tough. Although I feel like if anything I could set up in a... Of course, it's the one and only electric type in the game that has Levitate. Isn't this a mon we can just set up on an Oko with Spear? I mean, honestly, thinking about it, of all the things, like... Unless you paralyze... Oh, no, dude. No, we get those back after the battle, but that's really bad. Theoretically, though, we just kind of high horsepower everything else after this. Come on, Jazzy. I think 3 Icicle Spears does it. I'm going for it. If we get the 2-hitter, it is what it is, man. We might need 4. Okay. Come on, Jazzy. Come on, Jazzy. No. Well, that knockoff isn't going to do shit. Because we don't have an item anymore. Alright, take it out. We have to be careful of Focus Sash, potential sashes, because, you know, we might only get 2 hits now with a... Oh, it's an Intimidator, too. And it's a Pokemon that learns Superpower. I think we gotta dip out on that. And just go Gastro. I think it's gonna superpower here. That would actually KO Jazzy from that range. Why does the computer do that, man? What are you? I could have just one-shot your ass with the. Oh, great! It's guts too. Wait, what? Didn't it just have intimidate? I'm confused. Let's stay in and see how much mileage we can get out of Breloom. Ugh. It's not guts though. If that was a guts facade, that would have actually KO'd me. You literally just cut your attack in half by burning yourself. Nah, Wattson's trolling so hard. Or did it not have intimidate? Nah, if that had guts, I get O-code guaranteed. They had that. I'm pretty sure I saw intimidate, and the burn after that was funny. Okay, Manectric's gonna outspeed, so we just go for Mach Punch. A little bit of chip. Then we go Gastro to finish it off. I wouldn't be surprised if it's had hidden power grasp, but we do have a Rindo Berry, so we can't get one shot. It's Life Orb. It's gonna do a lot if it does have HP grass, but we'll just go for it. I still can't believe that thing clicked Roar. Oh yeah, let's overheat a water type in the rain. I mean, I guess it only has electric attack, so it had no choice, but that was pretty funny. Let me go ahead and click a fire attack while it's raining to cut the power in half against a water type to even cut it further, you know? Molga. Of course you have two electric types that don't get hit by what's it called? Ground attacks. Alright, we don't flinch, we get the wind off. But yeah, the fact that Luxray clicked Roar against Jazzy. Like, what the heck? Okay, Luxray was intimidated. Yeah, I was like 99% sure I saw intimidate. Because that's the only reason I switched out Jazzy. If I didn't get intimidated, I was going to rip a high horsepower and just OHKO that ass. So the fact that it wasn't guts and it literally burnt itself with a flame orb to just straight up cut its attack in half. That, I don't know. Wattson might actually be ass. Confirmed. He's just a terrible Pokemon trainer. Alright, let's see if Gastro can do this. Ampharos. I think I could take a Hidden Power Grass if you have it because of Rindo Berry. Oh, that shit's gonna hurt though. No way you're hitting Raw Dog and Focus Blast, but we take it. Barely, but we take it. Man. That's a good thing I didn't switch in Jazzy right there. We got smoked. Alright, well, Luch can take a Focus Blast. Tang could also because I'm AV. But I mean, I have a horrible attack stat. I think we just go for... We'll bring out Tang. First of all, you're gonna miss a Focus Blast anyway. Then we tank a Thunder, and we Giga Drain the health back for the 2-shot. You do have Hidden Power. Ice. It's Hidden Power Ice. You're trolling so hard, bro. I get it. That probably takes out Gastrodon. You didn't want to risk the miss. I'm trolling so hard with Hidden Power Ice when I switch in a Grass type. That's classic. But after the Giga Drain recovery, we can live another hit. So this is perfect. Don't have a berry. Okay. Alright. And we didn't lose anybody, right? No, we lost Breloom. That's okay. I was prepared to. So let me disable the Breloom sprite. We tank it, we knock it out with Giga Drain, and we got 5 gym badges. At least I hope that takes it out. Okay. Alright. GG's Wattson, but again, that was going to be the easiest of the 4 remaining gyms, so I was kind of hoping we were going to get that as number 8. The other 3 gyms I think are going to be a lot harder. And Breloom would have been nice against Roxanne for sure. That's tough to lose Breloom, but we don't get anywhere to go purchase potions, which is not great. Honestly, I think we just go double Calm route and try to... We're going to get to look at 10 different Pokemon here. Let's just take the best one. Oh, yeah. Oh, another Crocodile. That's actually fire. Are we ever going to catch this Zeraora, man? The problem is we need something to outspeed it. I have Scarf Darm. We need to outspeed it and hit it. If Darm one-shots Zeraora, we're you know, then we can't catch it. So I guess I Fire Punch it. I am Scarf, right? Yeah. I mean, I was supposed to be. I just didn't remember if I put it. I think trying to catch this thing at full HP is too hard, so I'm gonna Fire Punch it. I think it tanks it pretty easily. Not easily, but we put it in the red, so now we could throw Ultra Balls at it. Also, this route has some insane Pokemon. We could get a Scizor and oh man, and a Krook. We don't need Krook as much because we have Gastro. I think we take Scyther because of if I can get a Scizor for the Rock Gym and start ripping Bullet Punches, I think that goes a long way. So we throw Gastro out here to chip Scyther a little bit. But unfortunately, we're not going to the path to get... Well, we'll talk about that in a minute, but... We're not going to the path to go back to the Move Tutor guy, which would sell the Metal Coat to evolve this into Scizor, so... With that being said, we're going to be stuck as a Scyther unless we randomly find a Metal Coat. I don't think I have one in my bag, but I might. Just randomly. By the way, we can also save an Ultra Ball and go for the bug one. Net Ball. You know what? I just sold the thing to evolve into Cleavor too. That was unfortunate. Do I have a Metal Coat? I feel like I might. Sunstone, Dawnstone, that's it, and Hisui. Okay, well, was this thing Technician? I mean, we could switch it later. It is Technician. Calm Nature is a joke, but we have Mints. It's not great, but, I mean, 10 attack is something. Could be worse. Speed doesn't matter because we're just going to roll Bullet Punch when we become Scizor anyway. Hardstone and Assurance, those are both bad. Dragon Scale. See, we need to look for the, what are these? Oh, Chopple's good. Apricot's not. We need to look for those little blue things on the ground because those are always Evo items. So we could find a random. Let me toss these apricot berries. We could find a random Metal Coat for no reason. A Booster Juicer. I actually, there's no those don't show up till the post game. So even though this is a really good item, it's actually pointless. I'll drop it later. I don't even know what pocket it's in. Jolly Mint is good. Quick Balls, please. Beast Ball again, bro. What are they trying to tell me? Is Blacephalon going to show up at some point? Why am I finding so many Beast Balls, man? An Umbrella and a normal gem. Okay. I think we're out of here. The trainers... I mean, I could fight them, but it's not really worth it. By the way, we could take these out with a single Earth Power to get level cap. And I also need to add Scyther here. So we might as well do this. Get up to 65. Palette for, you talking about Skrelp? I wasn't really paying attention. Shell Bell. Let's look at another Skrelp. I was trying to find Scyther Sprite here. Are you talking about like color palette for Skrelp? Or the route, maybe. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's actually a good point because... Well, okay, so that's due to the season. So, if I open up the settings, and I was actually thinking about this and turning off the seasons and also the day-night cycle. Because this game looks way better when you play at daytime. And so, I might even consider just toggling all that off, but... The reason why it has a brownish hue is due to, the game probably thinks it's like autumn time right now. So if we pause the game, I think it tells us, oh, it's summer. It's summer, but it's either like 6:30 at night or in the morning. But summer, it starts to have a little bit of a brownish hue, and then turns darker brown for autumn and fall. And then it will be snowing in this game in winter. It's actually pretty cool, but To be honest, I don't really like the day-night cycles. I normally do in Pokemon, but not really in this game. So if you go to graphics here, in the options, the first three, you have day-night, you have seasons, and you have weather. Weather is kind of annoying, only when it's like a lightning storm, because there's really bright flashes on the screen. I mean, it's all really good. I'm not trying to say anything bad about this game, but the thunderstorms do get a little OD with all the flashing. So I kind of like to turn weather off, only for that though. But I like to see like the falling leaves and the snow. But also the game looks way better in the day than it does at night. So I might actually leave day-night off. But I do kind of like the season, so you'll see it'll be like, it's a lot brighter now. So that, it must have been like nighttime a little bit. So I don't know, like, either way, it's still fun to toggle those things around and kind of experiment with them. But in my opinion, personally, it looks way better during the day. I'm gonna go to this route too because I still want to look for items. No, yeah, exactly, it definitely does. Oh, modest mint. Also, did we catch a fish? Would Lantern help for the water gym? If I had a water absorbed Lantern? Well, we already have Storm Drain on Gastro. Oh, by the way, yeah, we need to toss the booster. That's pointless. But what was this? Oh, Carbos? We might as well grab those. The utility umbrella is pretty bad. I don't really ever probably need that. We could give a Shell Bell to somebody, but at least we make space for the Carbos. But no, like, so... Oh, the Rocky Helmet, finally. I don't need a Lonely Mint. But yeah, like, it does look pretty good, you know, but, like, in my opinion, you see how much better this looks during the day? I don't know what it is about the nighttime, but in my opinion, the screen's just, like, too dark. Oh, Stony J is here, too. That's funny. So that was the one question mark, because we haven't encountered Stony J yet. Man, Lantern is interesting for the grass gym. I mean, the water gym. There is no grass gyms in Hoenn. I'll think about that as we get closer to the exit. Another Adamant Mint is nice. PP ups, HP ups. Give me all the ups. We could just rip these Carboses onto where are they at? Probably Medicine Pocket. Oh, and Calcium. Nah, Calcium's I'm going to save for a better special attacker. Well, I mean, Gastrodon's good, but we've had Gastro for so long. Well, we need the speed boost on Darm. Yeah, see, Jazzy's already maxed out on EVs. But I need those speed boosts for Darm, even though it is Scarf, like we just got it. Let's rip these HP ups as well. Actually, Jazzy can't even take HP ups. You know what? I'm going to save HP ups and Calciums. We're going to find another special attacker to either replace Tangrowth or Scyther. Like, if I can find a Metal Coat, I'll keep that. You know, I'll become a Scizor and keep it. Thunderstone. Probably don't even need that Nature Mint, to be honest. Power Belt, we definitely don't need. Electric Gem, nah. Although it would hurt. It would help in the water gym. And there's a Metal Coat. Okay. Okay, that's pretty lucky. I mean, we could rip the HP ups onto Scizor. Could I use these potions? I think I'm just going to toss them. Well, I'm going to use them all, but... Perfect. We find a Metal Coat, and let's go ahead and use it. You know what? I'm about to put a Rocky Helmet on this boy too. Or what did Gastro have? Rindo? Okay, we go Rocky Helmet Tang. That's better than AV because now I can put Sleep Powder and stuff on it. But AV wouldn't really work for Scizor because I do want to give it Swords Dance. Okay. Interesting. We could invest some HP ups into this, but... Yeah, well, I mean, but I don't know, Jazzy, for sure, because... I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to work. But the thing is, because of Ruby and Sapphire, right? Like they could do the gym leaders from there because it does pull from like all variations of the gen in this. Let's give Scizor Adamant Mint as well. We don't want that thing being calm. So I'm pretty sure every time that it's going to be the same. Like Wallace will always be champion in this, but I don't know, there's a chance that, oh, we got to fight May again. Hold on. I better still have loaded dice, by the way. Yeah, even though they got knocked off, you get them back. Could take wing attack. I don't need agility. I'm just trying to find something better for that. But yeah, so like, for example, like there is a chance that that Steven could be champion, but yeah, but I don't know, because it is randomized, so like it can pull from anybody. I think from the generation that could possibly be champions or gym leaders, right? Because the gym leaders switch in some games, especially in later gens, right? So it's not always set in stone. Like if you were playing as the Gen 8 character, like you might get the Ice Gym or the Rock Gym, or both potentially. So it's not just game specific, but I know what you mean. Like I'm 90% sure that it's still going to be Juan as the Water Gym leader, and then Wallace is champion. But there's like a chance they might throw Steven in there for no reason. I don't know. By the way, I never switched the gym badges, did I? I'm trolling so hard. Okay, well here we go again with May. What do we give Scizor? I mean, we have Swords Dance, Bullet Punch. We really don't... Like, do I have a Lumberry? That's all we really need to give it. Where the berries at, though? I could give it a Chesto. That's about it. Sure. Chesto, Scizor. Champions rotation. Well, okay, so in the post-game, everybody's available. There's a pool of like 72 gym leaders that could all just show up randomly on a run. It just randomly picks 8 of the 72 possible gym leaders or more, whatever. And then same with the champions, same with the rivals. They're always different, but the thing is on the base game playthrough here, like I'm doing now, it's all the characters are all dependent upon who you've picked as your character. So because I'm the Gen 3 kid, we only have 2 options. The rival's either May or Wally. It's either Team Aqua or Team Magma, and it's the Hoenn gym leaders in Elite Four and Champions. But in the post game, which is why I really want to win a run, that's when everything starts going crazy. All right, well, let's fight May. I really hope the level cap's 65, but okay. Yeah, it's probably always Juan then. I would be shocked if Wallace was the Water gym leader. But I guess like it's always a possibility. I mean, maybe it's not. Why do you lead off with a Medicham when I have my Ice type out here? You're trolling so hard. You know what? I mean, I don't know if it's gonna have a Fire Punch though. I can't really do anything with Tangrowth. I should have kept Sleep Powder. I think it's gonna go for Fake Out, so I gotta switch to Scizor. Hold on. I'm trolling. Okay, now we're good. I mean, I could sit here and Giga Drain this thing. I just don't know what coverage she's gonna have on it, but after a single Swords Dance, I would bone this thing with a... Nah, Tang's got the Rocky Helmet plus better defense and HP. Let's do it. Oh, I have Scarf Gorilla Tactics guy. I forgot about that. Good call. Oh, you just raw CC? Respect. Shit, Tang kind of got blown up by that. Obviously, we had to switch Jazzy out of there, but... a Life Orb CC. Damn, bro. What the hell? I don't have anybody that can even tank this. We're about to lose Tang, which is annoying because I also am going to lose my Rocky Helmet, but Tang's a good mon. This sucks, but obviously Scarfed Arm Revenge KOs. Yeah, there's no choice, but I can't really switch anybody else into a CC. I could take CCs with my other Pokemon, but I can't switch into it. My goodness, bro. Well, actually, at -2, this thing also does die to Bullet Punch now. So that's better. We don't need to go Scarf Darm and like lock myself into something. Well, yeah, Hawlucha can take one, but if... I mean, Hawlucha's got to be faster, but... I don't know if oh, no, we do know it's not Scarf. I was thinking it could be Scarf close combat. And potentially two-shot Hawlucha, but it was Life Orb. That's my bad. Dude, May is trolling so hard right now. She's trolling so hard. Okay, we gotta disable Tang. He's gone. We know you're gonna Flare Blitz, buddy. Yeah, everybody knows that. Oh man, I should have actually recovered. That was kind of dumb. Hopefully, whatever comes out next can't take out Gastro, and I can get a recover off. But she got the threats on deck though. Medicham and Darm. Okay. Okay. We can definitely recover on this. The problem is it does have Dragon Dance. She had this last time too. And we just lost Tang. Oh my goodness, bro. Do I go Jazzy right now? Because I feel like even at +1, even after one Dragon Dance, I think I'm faster. And I don't know if I one-shot with like 4 hits though on I don't think I do. I also think there's a world where this thing doesn't click DD. Because I really want to get a recover off, or else Gastrodon basically can't come back. Okay, here's the live thought process, right? If I click recover, which is what I want to do, and it Dragon Dances, then we have a problem. But if it just goes for like Earthquake to try to take me out, that's perfect. That's what I want to happen. I'm gonna click recover. Oh, he goes Earth Power. Okay, good. We're good. Oh, I might die to that, but I think I live it. It was Life Orb, bro. Hey, let's go, man. Yeah, hey, we're gonna do Stadium tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but then I realized that the different Stadium Cups have like 4 different tiers. Now that is hitting right there. So I really only want to do Master Ball tier. So I'm gonna grind tonight off stream and get that ready for tomorrow. I'm not trying to pull up in Pokemon Stadium with my this thing had Dragon Dance last time. Why'd you switch it up to special? But I'm gonna have a team of level 100s, and like in Pokeball Cup, they have like level 100 Caterpies. So I'm not trying to stream that. I think that's kind of lame. So yeah, we're gonna do Stadium tomorrow. But I'm glad to have you in here too, man. Happy Saturday. Right now we're in an absolute dogfight with May, and I'm kind of getting smoked at the moment. Crit incoming. That would have been so bad. All right, let's take it out with our own Earth Power. I mean, was that? Oh, that is how much it was doing, huh? I thought that was a crit, but I can't believe I tanked that on 3 HP. Well, it's gonna take itself out to the next one, so we might as well recover. Dies to Life Orb. Don't crit now. That would have been funny if you'd have called the crit on that turn. I was thinking about going back there to start dancing up, but okay, she still has the bear. That's right. We're out of recovers now. This can't do anything to me, but it can two-shot me. The safe play is to chip it with Earth Power, because if we miss with Muddy Water, that'd be bad. So I think we chip it with Earth Power. We go to Scizor and take it out with Bullet Punch. Well, that's not even going to be a two-shot, actually. Why does she have 6 Life Orb Pokemon, bro? What are we doing, May? What are we doing over here? And you know what? If you're going to click Play Rough again, there's no reason not to do this and just take it out with Bullet Punch. Watch this thing click Fire Punch against what would have been Gastrodon. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Also, like, she's out here predicting switches. Like, she went for Play Rough against Gastrodon thinking I was going to switch out, but we got a BP here in case it has Fire Punch. Can't risk it. I don't even know if it... Yeah, that's true. I don't even know if it gets in this game, but... Alright, Quilliam comes out. If you do have Intimidate, I'm gonna rip a Swords Dance in your face. What are you gonna do, man? Last time May sent this thing out at the end and it just sets up regular spikes. This time it goes for Toxic Spikes. Nah. We're dancing all over this clown. Although, I'm only at +1. Okay, that was good. I feel like wing attack is a 2-shot, even though it's not stab anymore. Yeah. Well, it would be if you didn't have a citrus. Oh, helmet. If I got hit by a waterfall and brought down to like 20 HP and potentially go down to helmet, that could be bad. That's why I'm kind of wondering if bullet punch KOs from here. I think it does, right? 40 x 1.5 for stab plus the technician boost divided by 2 for resistance would really make it. Nah, that only makes it like 60 base power. Like wing attack does more. I don't think bullet punch takes it out from here. And if it lives with Rocky Helmet. Also, I feel like this fool's just gonna have like D-Bond or something stupid. I'm gonna go Luch. I really want to go Gastrodon predicting like a water attack. Get the Storm Drain boost, but it's too slow, it don't matter. Yeah, it was a pump. Well, pump would have destroyed Scissor right there. So we'll just take it out with the T-Punch. And we'll see what she's got in the back. Hey, May, I'm glad you got up those toxic spikes. How'd that work out for you? Basculin. Okay, GG's. Unless it's Sash and goes Wave Crash. Oh, that did 0. Is this going to be the 5th Life Orb Pokemon? We might have just lost Lutch. Oh, what are we doing, bro? I know this thing has Jet, by the way. I can't do that. We go Jazzy on the Jet. Jazzy on the Jet, man. Or at least it should have Jet. It's probably gonna Ice Beam again for no reason. All right, there we go. I didn't want to go Gastro even though I predicted the Jet because it wouldn't have taken Life Orb damage. Doesn't this clown learn Superpower? I think it does. In which case I have nobody to take Superpower. All right, Jazzy, you got to do this. Okay, it's just Jet. We win. But we lost Tang, bro. No. Good news is this is the 3rd time we've seen May now, so I feel like we might never see her again until the champion battle. And get her out of here, man. I ain't even reading the dialogue. The only good news is about the rival battles is they do full heal you, because our team just got absolutely smoked. But we still don't get Tang back. No, okay, I guess that answers your question. Now, yeah. No, normally it does, but after a rival fight you get full healed. So I guess we send out Gastrodon and we go catch a Lantern. I mean, what is the best out of this list? It's got to be Lantern, right? Because we have Rock, Water, and Fighting. The Rock Gym would be bad because they're all going to have Earthquake, but maybe we can get an Air Balloon. You know what I mean? So we do this. You could probably take an Earth Power, right? I don't know. Gastrodon pretty damn strong. The answer is no. You never played Rogue? Yeah, Rogue's crazy, bro. Dude, if I can get the win in this, I'm telling you guys, man, like the post game is so lit. I gotta lock in and get this done. Let me see if I can just get a regular netball. Okay, cool. Yeah, you remember that? We put Lantern on a balloon. Bro was just like floating around in the Elite Four arena. It's pretty epic. All right. Honestly, like Relicanth. What was this item, by the way? Oh, actually, hold on. I'll have to make a space for that real quick. Volt Absorb or Water Absorb? Neither. How about Illuminate? Okay. I might catch another one if oh, those IVs are atrocious. I kind of want that Electric Gem though. We're gonna get another one. That one's so bad. Run away to despawn. No, that was a horrible one. give me a different one. Now I'm pretty sure Illuminate and Volt Absorb are the 2 standards, and I think Water Absorb is hidden. Now again, we just beat Wattson, so we don't really need Volt Absorb. I would rather have Water Absorb for the Water Gym. Yeah, no, those IVs were trash. Okay. Hey, hold the phone. Modest Nature Volt Absorb. Yup. Yup. Look at this one, huh? Okay, let me add it to the team tracker above my head. Nah, this one about to go crazy. Where's Lantern? Yeah, there it is. The zero attack IV is wild, by the way. I'm gonna live a foul play because of that. Okay. Wait, we can also give that thing the AV. I like the idea of the electric gem though. I don't have a space in the bag, which is so annoying. Slack, Papaya. Probably don't need Papaya. Alright. Give me this. Let's get out of here, man. Get me out of here, bro. Now, if we can get quick balls here, this will be huge. But it's kind of a crapshoot as to what this guy is going to be selling. Well, he sells nothing, but it's a crapshoot on what he can go get you. Okay. I'm going to have him go fetch me an ability patch. Because we don't need any evolution items right now. Yeah. Go fetch that, buddy. The annoying thing is you have to pay him for it. And who knows when you're ever going to see that guy again. Well, you have to come back here. Lax and Sassy. No, thank you. Lumberries for Scissor. Don't mind if I do. No, she doesn't have them. Alright. Quick pit stop. No. Consumable items like berries and gems, those are only one-time use in battle. You actually don't get them back. But all the other hold items like Assault Vest and whatever, if they get knocked off, they come back. But yeah, consumables like the gems and whatnot, it's a one-time deal. Which is why I had to buy so many flying gems for Hawlucha. Alright, let's give the electric gem to Lantern here. And what moves does it come with? Oh my goodness. We're gonna adjust this real quick because we're about to just go right into the gym fight. So give me discharge. Give me T-Wave. Yeah. And how about a water attack that doesn't miss? Bubble Beam will have to get the job done. We got Pump. We got Pump. But if we need to get some guaranteed damage, we just go Bubble Beam. Let's roll. Okay, the fighting gym would be the worst thing to find here. So it's either fighting, rock, or water. I think it's time to lead Luch. Oh, 65 is the cap. I'm just gonna do this to get Lantern up to 65. Why not? Well, okay, so that's also in the settings too. So I'm just playing right now in singles mode, but you can switch it to doubles. I think you have to do it though before you go into the run. You can't actually change it while in the run. That's the only caveat. What up, Westside? I see you, big dog. Okay. So everyone's at 55. Now we're good to go. I don't need to check anything else. What about Rhydon? Oh, it's Brawly? Okay. If we can get a single Swords Dance up, maybe we can OHKO everything with Flying Gem Acro. And we have Unburdened. So once we use the Flying Gem Acro, we got the Goober Speed Boost, but of course, it's something with Ice Punch. Doesn't this just OHKO? Flying Gem Acro? I mean, I don't know when we're ever gonna... Because, like, all fighting types are gonna have Ice Punch, right? Thunder Punch. I don't know how I'm ever gonna get an SD off, but if I do, I'm gonna go crazy. I think this one-shots. Yeah. Well, PP refreshes after every gym battle, not after the level cap thing. See, that's why I have 14 out of 15. Because we just Thunder Punch the Chansey. I'm just gonna go for the OHKO. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get a Swords Dance off. But also, if I'm forced to switch, then we lose the Unburden boost, right? And there's no way to get it back. Sock? I don't think Sock gets the elementals, right? Oh, but he has Sturdy. This douche has, like, Sturdy with counter, huh? Maybe we go Thunder Punch for just a little chip, in case he goes counter. But I feel like this fool only goes like close combat Stone Edge. Like he don't even have the Ice Punch. I'm going Thunder Punch. You might think it's crazy because it's going to do the least amount of damage, but that's on purpose. He does have Ice Punch. Don't lose Luch, bro. Okay. This KOs, right? And no matter what kind of priority you have... Oh, reversal? Oh, he might go for Endure Slackberry. That'd be shiced. I think Acro kills. I'm going for it. Damn, so there's obviously no way I'm ever getting a Swords Dance off because I'll go down to the next hit I take. Everybody always has like either... Oh, jeez. I don't think... Actually, I think Acro Oko's, right? I'm not adamant though, I'm only Jolly. That's the concerning part. 150 attack's actually pretty bad. You know what? I mean, if we lose Luch, it is what it is. The only way I'm going to lose it is if I find a Sashmon, but... Medicham also probably clicks Fake Out here, and then Bullet Punch would get me. I don't think Bullet Punch gets me from 67. It might. It actually might. I'm going to roll the dice. No Fake Out. Do you have a Sash? Or do you just live this? Okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't think Luch is strong enough to 6-0, though. Without that SD. Definitely not. This is why we bring special attackers, chat. I wish I had U-turn on Luch, but I'm going to have to hard switch into Gastro or Lantern. You know what? Lantern's expendable. It's going to be good against the Water Gym, but it has no EVs on it. We got to always keep that in mind. Abort mission. I'm ripping discharges to paralyze this fool. Oh, I have an Electric Gem, that's right. I mean, still, this doesn't do much. We know it's not AV, though, because it went for Bulk Up. Confirmed. Uh-oh. Drain Punch would be really bad here because he might one-shot me and get all the way back to full. If I'm going to go for the Discharge, we're getting the full para, and then we're following it up with a Hydro Pump. Never getting a hit off, beware. What did I tell you, chat? And I'm hitting the pump. Bro. Somebody clip that, bro. There's no way I just called all of that. Discharge, para, full para, connecting a Hydro Pump. I'm like that, bro. I'm like that. I told you. Nah, that was crazy. I should probably... I don't know if I can take a CC, but nobody else can take a CC on my team, so I'm staying in. Don't care. Lantern did its job. Okay, that was actually shiced. That was crazy. We can Revenge Kill Hitmon top, but I probably lose Lantern here unless I get a para. Oh, he's got Citrus too. Well, if he CCs again, he's at -2, right? Dude, we really need this though for the... Scizor could take a CC, right? And then just take it out from this range with a Bullet Punch. These guys can definitely take... Hitmontop's not that strong. Gastrodon can switch into a CC, and so can Scizor, but... Would Scizor be able to take this thing out from this range at -2 defense with a single BP? Probably, right? Technician boosted Adamant BP. The only thing is... these are my EVs. I only have 12 EVs in attack, so... But bro, 200 attack? Yeah, no, that actually... If we lose Scizor here, it is what it is, but I think at -2 defense, Bullet Punch gets it from that range. I really do. Yeah. I really hope so, but I think it does. I think it does. This is an insanely powerful Bullet Punch, yeah. Alright, what do you got in the back, Brawly? A Pokemon that I can pretty much guarantee you has Fire Punch. Okay, ugh. If it has Iron Fist, though, like, it might nuke Gastro. Predicting a Fire Punch, I'm going Gastro. But if we have to sack something to get Jazzy and Darman for free, we would have to either... We'd probably have to sack Lantern. I'm still going Gastro. Hopefully Gastro can 1v1. Like if it's Life Orb, maybe? Okay, now we definitely 1v1. Hell, DP is annoying, but... Oh, that's definitely Iron Fist and Life Orb. Yeah, so it doesn't have CC if it's going DP. The only problem is I don't win that 1v1. Would I outspeed Chan at -1? So I think DP puts it back up to like 75-80%. My Earth Power brings it down to 25. It does it again. Can I tank 2 more though? If I get a Spadef drop with Earth Power, then we probably take it out. But can I tank 2 more? Because that did what, like, I mean, that did basically 100. No, I can't. There's no way I can tank 2 more. Scarf Darm would OHKO this clown, as long as I have like a little bit of chip on it. So I'm not worried about that. It's like, how do I get Darm on the field? Yeah, you see, you know exactly what I'm thinking right now. Like somebody actually has to go down for this. Obviously, Lantern is the obvious choice, but remember the last 2 gym leaders are Water and Rock. Like Lantern, well, we have stuff for Rock, but Water's gonna be hard, especially because it's in perma rain. There's gonna be Swift Swimmers all over the place. Like we could, I mean, we have Storm Drain with Gastro, but damn, Lantern was gonna be good. If we can ever catch that Zeraora though, that's what replaces Lantern. Now here's another idea though. I still think I stay in an Earth Power one more time, just so that when it Drain Punches Lantern, it doesn't get up too high. Because I want to make sure. I don't want this thing to be at full, because I don't know if Darm could... I mean, I would assume Darm can OHKO it at full, but I don't know. So let's do this. Sack Lantern next turn, bring Scarf Darm out for the win. I think that's the play here. I don't think I would... I could have stalled it out with a Recover, huh? No, because it's Drain Punch. That wouldn't have worked. Alright. Scarf Darm. This is why you don't just run Icicle Crash, though. You run Ice Punch for situations like this when you can't afford to miss a Crash. Because if I missed Icicle Crash, I would get OHKO'd. So let's do this. Yeah. I know, I thought about that. I thought about that too, like going for Recover, but if it was close combat and it was doing less than half, then yeah, because of Life Orb, but... Alright, Brawly. Packed up. We lost Lantern, though. That's... I think that's going to bite us in the ass, but if we get Zeraora, none of that matters. And we now have it in the red. And we have the computer. Tough decisions, though, because this is an electric route. You guys want to see me go play Pokemon Showdown against Backwards Hat Kid? I feel like you guys would, so... Let's go to the electric route. At least get an electric type. Hopefully the Zeraora, too. And then we're going to play Pokemon Showdown. That's what we're doing here. Oh, look who's back. But where's Zeraora? I'm waiting for it. I mean, Tangrowth is going to be very good against the last 2 gyms, though. Lurantis? Contrary Lurantis? You got to be careful with, like... Oh, okay. What are they giving me? These 3 options are going to dominate the water gym. You got to be careful with Zeraora, because if it spawns up there in the top and I run away, it only spawns once per route. So, like, if I miss Zeraora and he was up top, I'll never see it again. Wait a minute, bro. Oh, totem battles for sure. Those were pretty lit. Damn, this is going to be tough, actually. I think Tangrowth is the best of the options, but like, Ampharos is the best for the water gym, but not against rock, right? Because they're all going to have Earthquake. Where the hell's the legendary, man? Oh, there you are. I was waiting for this damn thing to pop up. Because again, like if I run around the corner and I don't see Zeraora pop up on the corner of the screen, that's it. We'll have to wait till the next route. I still think Ultra Ball is the best option, right? That's all we have. I still think I take Tang though. I don't know. Even if we catch this. Okay. Okay. We finally got this damn thing. Oh, because Zeraora has been roaming around since right after the first gym. But the Zeraora and legendaries like that run away. If a legendary shows up in the first half of the game, you only get to throw one Pokeball and it runs away, just like the Johto beasts. So we've seen Zeraora 12 times now. And I keep throwing one Pokeball at it and it runs away. Because I've been trying to catch it at full health, but last time I saw it, I chipped it with a Darmanitan, and that's why we just caught it. Bold Nature's hilarious, but we got stuff. Halfway decent IVs, actually. Dude, if I would have had this thing since the second gym, it would have already been fully EV trained, you know, but catching it now... I gotta switch the badges, by the way. We have 6. It's still better to get it now before the Elite Four, but it's gonna be really hard to get full EVs on this. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't even know Zeraora gets Fake Out. That's intense. Nah, we're actually about to go crazy right here. Yo, what up, man? You joined at a good time. Although this thing has awful level up attacks. When do you learn Plasma Fist, big dog? Level 88 and CC at 96. My goodness. Good thing the, good thing what's his face, the move tutor guy's always around. Okay, Zeraora can go crazy against the last 2 gyms, which are going to be Rock and Water. We know that. So, I still think I'd take a Tangrowth, though, for both those gyms, bro. But over what? All these Pokemon are so good. I don't know what to do, man. That's tough. Let's run around for a little bit, and at least, we gotta at least get a couple KOs. It hit the new level cap of 75, but... Wait, what? Oh, it always re-equips them out of your bag. Okay, that was... I could waste all my flying gems on this route. Because after every battle, watch the top middle of the screen. It's gonna say, re-equip from the bag. Well, after that, but... What? Yeah, okay, just... Well, I don't know why I didn't say it, but as you can see, I have another flying gem now. It's just gonna keep taking them out of the bag and doing that. So we don't want to burn those like that. We just gotta take out 3 Tangs, hit the new level cap of 75. But I'm telling you right now, like, if I don't actually take Tang against a Water and a Rock gym, I'm gonna regret it. Trying to save some PP a little bit. I don't know. This is tough. But like the thing is, like, look at the team, right? Who would? Well, I gotta add Zeraora. What am I doing? Who would I toss? Is the thing here? I don't even have the Zeraora sprite. Let me download it real quick. How do you spell Zeraora? Z-E-R. Oh, here it is. Okay, I typed that in the search bar, but I didn't see it. Now I see it. This is actually a pretty cool looking sprite, man. This website is so goated. Ooh, grassy terrain. That's another reason. Dude, I want to catch this thing so bad. Because there will be terrain in the Elite Four, and then we can change it with Tang. Look, hey, check out the Zeraora sprite. I'm gonna add it right now. This actually looks really nice. I'm telling you, man, the artists over at the PMD Sprite Repository, there's a whole bunch of people that made these sprites, but that looks really good. Whoever made that one did a good job. Man, Tang would be so good. It's hard, though, because like everybody on my team is better than Tang, but because of the tight matchups the last 2 gyms, like... You know what I'm getting at? Like Tang would be more useful for the last 2 gyms, but against the Elite Four, it's probably better just to roll with whatever I got. By the way, at this point in the game, you kind of want to start avoiding these trainers, because maybe not yet, but like the next go around after the next gym, they start having legendaries, and it's just a bad idea. So that's why you want to get as much items as you can early game. And then you just kind of start bobbing and weaving at this point. But if you're going to be pulling up with a Stunfisk, I'll have to just high horsepower this thing. Hopefully not get Jazzy's foot stuck in the bear trap. But I was thinking about Dragon Dancing too, but I thought that would OHKO it. Oh, nice. No accuracy drop. I'll stay in. Yeah, I probably should have Dragon Dance, but whatever. Oh, I really should have. Nah, we out on that. The only thing I don't like about my team comp is I only have one special attacker in Gastro. It's always better to have like a 4-2 split. You don't need to have a 3-3, but at least a 4-2 split on either side. Holy moly, bro. Oh, that takes me out. This is why I'm telling you guys you should just avoid the trainers. This Beware just got back-to-back critical hits. I don't even think that second crit mattered, but... Dog. This is... Okay, he's stuck into Thrash. I mean, I don't even know if Luch takes a Thrash. And I also did not reattach my thing. Would Flying Press count as 4 times super effective? I think it does, right? Because it's flying and fighting. Yeah, it does. Oh my goodness, bro. Gastro just got nuked into oblivion. Yeah, maybe. Holy crap. I don't even... Oh, actually, I think Acro 2 shots. No, bro. Well, I guess that makes the decision easier. Right now, we're catching a Tangrowth to replace Gastrodon, but... Bro, that thing was going to be so good against Water and Rock Gym as well. Especially because it was a special attacker for the Rock Gym. My goodness, man. We'll just go Scarf Darm G. Ice Punch this thing. Oh, brother. That's the thing, right? It's always risk reward if you want to go hunt for the items or whatnot, but this was a huge mistake. Gastrodon's an amazing Pokemon. Might as well take a peek and see if there's another free item up here, but I'm not even going to fight that fool either. Oh, a TR for Perish Song. Nice. What were these, by the way? Is that a Pecha? It is. Alright, let me drop the, we can actually use, like... I gotta use some of these vitamins, too, but let me just drop that Perish Song thing that I just got. No, dude. Well, obviously we take Tang now. We also know that Tang lives in acrobatics, because we just did this a couple times. Yeah, it should be 4x. I'm pretty sure that was the Flying Press. Oh, brother. That was annoying. Especially, too, because, like Gastrodon was fully EV trained at this point, right? Because we had it for so long. Like, even if we get a pretty shiesty Tang right here, it's still, this one's actually pretty low level. It might not even tank this. Okay, it does. This is still going to be good. It's just not going to be as good as Gastro would have been. Damn, man. And we also need to get a, an ability patch to get this thing to be regen. Because if not, we just have Leaf Guard or Chlorophyll. Holy crap, that did a lot. This tank really doesn't want to get caught. One more Ultra Ball or we're going to have to run and potion up. Jeez, bro. Come on. Alright. I can't risk getting KO'd to a whip there. No way. Let's give Luch some milk. And, yeah. I'm avoiding all the trainers at this point. Ain't no way, bro. Get me out of here. Damn. Honestly, though, like, this is a really, really good Pokemon right here. It is. We'll be alright. I don't know how long it takes to get Pokemon fully EV trained. Like, they do take a while. What is with the catch rate of this guy, by the way? How come the other Tangrowth we just had was like way easier to catch? Okay. At this point I probably got 2 shot by Power Whip, so let's try one more ball. Dude. I don't even have that many Ultra Balls left, man. We get Tangrowth into Beast Ball. We still have to keep going Ultras. The timers aren't worth it yet. Alright. I think we're going to the Mart after this. We're going to play Pokemon Showdown against youngster Joey, but I just want to show you guys how that works. The good thing is my Pokemon can't get KO'd while we're playing 3v3 Showdown. Okay, I don't care about dive balls. I'm running away from all the trainers. Oh, hell no. Yeah, what you know about that, huh? Sneak right behind you there. I should also probably potion. I'm kind of like full sending it. It's also never a good idea to walk on a bridge if you're trying to avoid trainers, but here we are. A Dusk Ball and elixirs? Are we gonna fully invest in Tang right now? I think we are. All 3 HP ups, irons, and calciums. We have to wait. Let me make sure it's a halfway decent Tang. Cause we're on the route, we can just get another one. That's really bad Spadef. Tang has horrible Spadef as it is. But based on how hard it was to catch that one right there, I'm just gonna roll with it. And we're gonna give it everything we got. The HP ups, the irons, and the calciums. we can get some stuff for Zeraora later. Basically just protein and carbos, you know. But these are better for Tang. And then I know I gotta add the Sprite too, I think, right? Yeah. Okay, at least we can pick all this up. Let's see if there's somebody waiting. Ooh. I don't know if I'm quick enough to dodge these guys. I might have to be a little weenie and run around the other way here. That was a black belt. I don't really need that because there's more stuff down here. But these are forced fights. No, they're not. See ya, buddy. I like how I check for a hidden item when every item is like in the overworld in this game. Kind of trolling right there. Relax Mint. Actually, that's perfect for Tangrowth. Sassy would be better, but that works too. Oh, and Zeraora is still bold. We definitely got to change that. We could roll Naive, or we could just roll Adamant. I would do like Naive for now until I found... Oh, I have Jollies. Okay, I didn't think I had Jollies. We'll go Jolly because I'm probably going to slap a Choice Band or something on Zeraora. And let me go ahead and add Tang while I'm thinking about it. Man, I'm so salty about losing Gastro. That's like one of my favorite mons ever. Who are these clowns blocking this Pokeball, bro? I'm going for it. I shouldn't have went for it. That is not a good Pokeball. Alright. But you know what? Pokeballs are Pokeballs. We have space in the bag, so let's keep it. Okay, Pokemon Showdown time. So, this is a roll of the dice. You guys want to see how funny this is? I don't remember if we have to talk to him or sit down, but... So we got a battle for 3 things. It's either a cash prize, IVs, or I forget what the other one is, but... Either way, this is a complete ripoff, and they give you 3 randomized Pokemon. This is like Battle Factory right now, so... If we pick Cash, watch this. I don't need to heal my team because I'm not using my own team, so... Okay, so, it's either money, IVs, or items, right? So, I'm going to showcase all 3 of these. Watch how ridiculous they are. They're never a good idea. And you don't have to fight this, you can leave, but watch this. Okay, so... If I lose, he takes half my money. We have $60,000. So if this kid wins, he gets 30K. If I win, I get 10K. Like, what? I get 10K, he gets 30K? That's crazy. So I'm just going to show you all the other ones too. So IVs, of course, we pick one of the Pokemon basically. And if we lose, he takes IVs for his top percentage Rattata. And it's like, all 6 IVs get reduced by 10, or they all get buffed by 10. So it's pretty good. But again, if you lose, and you can't really, you might get 3 shitty Pokemon, so... And let's see what he does for the items, too. He just takes a handful of items. Like, who knows what I would lose. And if we win, we get 4 Beast Balls. I already have 10, and Ultra Beasts are not even a thing till the post game, so definitely not doing that. I'm gonna go for IVs, but that's like the best one to do. I mean, we could also leave, but we're gonna roll the dice with some IVs. So who could use plus 10s across the board? Hawlucha is literally 0 speed. I didn't know that. I think we gamble on Luch, actually. I've had this thing forever, so it's fully EV trained with just random spots, because you don't actually EV train in this. Okay, that's Luch's IVs. Darm doesn't really need a buff. So we don't wager Darm's IVs. Jazzy has 0 attack, but we have DD. Scizor doesn't really need it. It'd be nice to get plus 10s across the board, but he didn't really need it. Zeraora has really good IVs. Hey, if we win against this kid, and Zeraora would have like 31s across the board, which would be huge. And Tang, I think I'm going to roll the dice with Hawlucha, though, to be honest. Oh. I got to go back in here. Hawlucha could definitely use some buffs. So we're going to wager IVs. And let's hope we get something decent to work with. I think it's just a 3v3 single battle here. Alright, let's get it. What are we going to get for the randomized Pokemon? Can Pokemon block Trainer Eyes? Yeah, they can. Sorry, I didn't see that until now. Not a great lead matchup. Okay, actually, that's an okay lead matchup. Let's check the squad. Fortress, Tink, and Deoxys. Alright, what kind of movesets and items are we working with? Sassy, Deoxys, whatever. Kasib Berry. Psycho Boost, Taunt, Pursuit, Spikes. Okay. Air Balloon Tink with a Quiet Nature. You gotta love how they give you a Quiet Nature with no special attacks. Alright. Even though you wouldn't want them anyway. Pretty good. That's actually a decent set. And honestly, Rocky Helmet Fortress against Alakazam, I kind of like my odds here. We just gyro turn 1, right? Setting up a Spike is interesting to like break potential focus sashes on the other 2 Mons, but I think we just straight up gyro. I do. Because this has to be a 2-shot, right? Look at the 2 Pokemon, like it's gotta be. Am I like a Jolly Fortress? What was that damage, bro? Bashful? What? Is this a relaxed or a sassy Alakazam? Like, what are we doing here? Okay. Well, that's... Damn it, I could have got a layer up. That's really close to a 2-shot. It looks like it's a roll. Anyway, you know, if I lose this and Hawlucha loses some EVs, it's kind of whatever. This is more so just for fun. Yeah, he does live it. Damn, bro. I'm going to Spike in case he protects for no reason, even though he has the kill with Shadow Ball. If that Alakazam is not Magic Guarded... Oh, shit. If that Alakazam is not Magic Guarded, it dies when it comes back into those spikes. I don't know. It doesn't matter what I click against Darm. My 2 Pokemon on the back can't take a hit from Darm. This is regular nah, bro. I'm gonna get smoked. And if... I don't think I outspeed because I'm Sassy Nature, but I kind of have to try... try boosting on this thing. Let's just hope for the best. I don't know. We do outspeed. Is he sashed? Or is this even enough damage? It should be. Freaking Deoxys. Okay. Now again, does Zam have Magic Guard? I think Tink can 1v1 this, right? No, I think we might have this, actually. Yeah, especially because we outspeed here. Obviously, this is not going to kill after cutting my special attack in half, but it does enough where Tink can take it out with whatever. And this, I don't think this thing can even, like, 2-shot Tink. And if Zam is not Magic Guard, it gets KO'd to Spikes when it switches in. We might actually be able to get some IVs here on Luch. Oh, and I have Balloon. Nice. It doesn't matter what I click. Okay. That's going to do a lot. But, oh. Okay. Alakazam Shadow Ball gets me. So it all comes down to, wait, what am I stealing? Life Orb? That's actually bad, but... You know, Zam's gonna KO me, so it just depends if it's Magic Guard or not. If it's synchronized, it's gonna be funny when it dies to spikes. It all comes down to this. No, I was hard staring at that HP bar. Damn it. Oh, that sucks. But again, it's cool. Okay, so looking back on it, I should have switched out. Halusha got weaker. I should have switched out to reset the drop. Let's see what the IVs are looking like. Yeah, we got zeros across the board now. I'm pretty sure it gives like a -10 and everything. Something like that. Anyway, oh well. Yeah. F's in the chat for Luch. Okay. We need balls. Oh, Mr. Wahey guy. Nah, I don't. It's too risky. We need balls. We need potions. It's a good thing we did. It's a good thing we didn't gamble for money, chat. We would have been cooked. Okay, he still doesn't have quick balls. Let me get like a dozen ultras for 10k. Really need potions though. Also, we might purchase Earthquake here. It costs a crazy amount of money, but that's because it's a TM, so it's reusable. How much would a dozen of these be? 30k? Oh my goodness. Money's hard to come by in this game. How much is EQ? And do you even have it? It's 20. Oh, sheesh. I still think I'd take it though. I do. Oh, I'm doing the thing again. Oh, I don't even have space. I could sell and make some money actually. How much do Dragon Scales go for? I'm never gonna use them anyway. We'll sell the Sunstone. Dawnstone, you never know. We might get a random Glade. And the Hisui artifact for Lilligan H. We can sell the Brave Men. I need to sell a lot of stuff here. Now that we have Timid and Jolly, I'm going to sell Hasty and Naive. Because this late in the game, I probably won't never need them. Those are all pretty useful. Well, Rendos are not as good now that we lost Gastro. Let's just toss them. And to be honest, I ain't never going to use Pichots. Chopples we keep, though. Wait, Pounce for Scizor? Technician boosted? Hold on. I have 4 copies of Wild Charge. Why do I keep finding this? Oh, no, I think it was from the game show last time. Okay, Friend Balls are ass. Timer Balls, we're probably never going to get stuck in a long battle. So we toss those, too. And I don't think Beast Balls are a thing till post-game. Or Ultra Beast. Let's hope I'm not wrong. Because I really need to buy a lot of potions here. Like, actually. We have both kinds of elixirs now, so we don't need ether anymore. But yeah, I have, like, no potions in bag. Alright. Give me Earthquake. That's not Earthquake. And I might... 42k left. I think I buy a dozen max potions for, what was it, like 30k? Something like that. And then we probably save the rest for move tutors later. Oh, 30k. Yeah. Alright, we still got 13k in bag. That's not bad. And no, I'm not going to be utilizing Mr. Wahey guy right now. No way. Alright. Let me use Earthquake and also Pounce on Scizor. That's kind of interesting. But I want this for Jazzy so we don't... I mean, we're not doing doubles, so we don't need high horsepower. And I ain't trying to miss high horsepower. Give me that 100% accurate Earthquake. We could also put it on Darm G, but I kind of like Superpower. You know what, though? We probably gonna need Earthquake. Wait a minute. For the next 2 gyms, it's Rock and Water. What's the point of having Fire Punch? We temporarily get rid of Fire Punch for EQ, and we'll put it back on later. Yeah. So TRs are one-time use and TMs are reusable. That's why they're insanely expensive. And yeah, the TRs are super cheap to buy. You know what? How do we actually get Bug Bite for Scizor? That's really what I want for Technician. Well, no, that's not what I meant to do. I mean, I'm still gonna teach it Lunge right now, but how do we get Bug Bite? Okay, it's probably on Tutor then. Yeah, okay, so Tutor has Bug Bite. so we wouldn't be able to buy it here. So we'll go ahead and roll with Pounce. What is 50 x 1.5? It's 80, no, 75. Never mind, so X Scissor is actually 80 base power. This would only be... This is 75, but it does have a secondary effect. I'll leave X Scissor. We could also EQ Tang in case we fight a Heatran, but that's not going to happen against a Water or Rock Gym. Okay. Okay. So we're good to go. There's nothing else I want to buy here, but I'd still need to fix around Tangro's set. We just caught it. So let's do this real quick. And, again, this is either going to be Rock Gym or Water Gym. We'll see. Level 1 Chansey's a classic. Just take it out with whatever. I could honestly probably just use Leer on the level 1 Chansey and it would just fold like a piece of paper. Alright, all we gotta do is look at the movesets for the 2 new Pokemon, which are Zeraora and Tang. I also need to potion them up. At least you have Thunder Punch. I can actually use Volt Switch. We can work with that. This is not ideal. It won't do anything against the... I probably should get a fighting attack if I can. For the Rock Gym. Oh, Power Up Punch is too weak, though. Alright, that's fine. For Tang, we'll go Sleep Powder, Knock Off, Giga Drain, and... I could put EQ, but... What would... I don't really know what that would help over... I mean, it's still probably the best option, but... Could also keep Whip. We could keep Terrain. But again, this is going to be either Rain or Sandstorm. There's not going to be any Terrain. I don't know. I don't know if we should put... We could put Stun Spore, just to be weird. I'll go ahead and slap EQ on Tang. I don't think there'd be a situation where I click it, but you never know. We'll take it for now over Terrain, but the good thing about this game, you can just switch around the moves whenever you want, just not during a battle. Alright, so hold items for Zeraora and Tang, and also potions for them, and then we're in. Let's use the milk. I really wish I could get, what's it called for Tang? The, Regenerator, but whatever. I don't have any good hold items. We might just have to roll berries here. Chesto, Choppel, Slack. Ugh. We got nothing good here. Really? Normal gem eject button. I actually have nothing. I mean, I can't really AV either one of them. Tang or Zeraora. We'll slap a Shell Bell on Zeraora, I guess. It's kind of weird. Oh, Luch. Luch needs a Flying Gem. Glad I saw that. Okay. Let's roll the dice. So, I feel like I lead Luch in case it's a Rock Gym, but if it's Water, we probably have to hard switch into Tang, which is going to be pretty sus. Especially because Tang has, you know, the worst def of all time, but... Because it's probably a lead Pokemon that's going to click Hydro Pump against Hawlucha, and I'm going to switch in Tangrowth, so it's going to be an awful time, but... At that point, we probably just have to sack Tang and go somewhere else after that. Alright, let's spin it. What up, Juice? Just in time for gym number 7. And it is Juan, okay. I was like, that doesn't look like Roxanne. I had to think about who that was for a minute. So it is Juan, so Roxanne is going to be the 8th and final gym leader. So Hawlucha ends up being a bad lead. But I have Thunder Punch. Oh, this... Okay. Swift Swim guy, though. If this Joker outspeeds me and hits me with a pump, I might be cooked. But if I outspeed him, I one-shot his ass with acrobatics that I don't have any PP for. At least we have 6 uses. Obviously can't Swords Dance, because, you know, in this game, let me tell you guys something. The computer never misses Hydro Pump. They hit it every single time. And Tang can't really do shit to this. I think we just risk it for the biscuit. I do. He withdraws. Pussy. Come on, Juan. This thing's getting O-code too, bro. And guess what? Now I just got an unburdened boost. So I outspeed all your swift swimmers, man. All of them. Don't care. What is this? Eject button? Citrus? Alright. You know? We still gonna take you out with the next one. Although, I need to save PP, so I'm going Thunder Punch. I feel like this Pokemon's kind of ass. I could potentially Swords Dance on it, but I also don't want to take a big Psychic hit. So we just go T-Punch. But now... No, how did he live? Huh? What? And he crits. I don't know if the crit mattered, but... How did he live? Do we go Scizor to Swords Dance? Do we go Jazzy to Dragon Dance? How did he live that, bro? You know why? Because I just lost those... If I still had those EVs in physical attack, he obviously drops to that, but... Oh, that crit's so annoying, bro. Okay. Well, that's bad. Let me disable Lutch. Obviously, we can do whatever we want to this guy. We can Bullet Punch it. We can... But I'm trying to look for a window to set up, bro. The only problem with setting up with Scizor, Swift Swimmers blow me up with Hydro Pump. Also, I don't really want this idiot clicking Filet away. We could go Zeraora to Volt Switch out. I kind of like the idea of Jazzy though. No, the IV loss 100% mattered. Because if I didn't have that, yeah, bro 100% dies to that. I'm only concerned here about Filet, right? Because can he still go for Filet? It just cuts his HP in half. Isn't that how that works? I'm still dancing on this fool. I'm faster, which is good, but what's he going to do with Filet? Filet Mignon. Okay, he cuts again. He doesn't crit. Would I outspeed Ludicolo's dumbass at +1? I don't know, but it's also Ludicolo, so... alright, let's just Spear to take it out. I can't, like, take another hit here, because then I could get blown up by, a Swift Swimmer that's faster. Ludicolo might still outspeed in the rain. He sends it out pretty confidently, but you know what? I'm taking it out with a Spear. See ya, Ludicolo. That's GG's, buddy. Guaranteed 4 hits minimum with the loaded dice. Filet always fails at less than 50, does it? Oh. Dude, right? Imagine if, like, the showdown loss actually cost me. That'd be hella funny. Wish Cash. This also gets one shot by a... Ain't nothing taking a +1 Spear, bro. Unless you hard resist it, but, like... Why does bro keep sending out water types that are neutral to ice? I don't understand. Are you trying to tell me he has nothing that's, like... He doesn't have a slow, bro? Something that resists Icicle Spear? He sent out Ludicolo and then Wish Cash, which are both neutral to Spear. Come on, Juan. This is also neutral to Spear. And is only known for its Spadef. So we're taking it out. Another Swift Swim user, too. 4 hits will do it. Look at Jazzy go. Hey, W's in chat for Jazzy. That's my mod right there. Ain't nobody messing around with Jazzy. Losing Hawlucha is tough, though. We had that thing the whole damn playthrough. This lives Icicle Spear. Oh, do I live a Stone Edge? Like, doesn't this thing click Shell Smash and we 2-shot with EQ? I'd still outspeed this fat-ass turtle after a Shell Smash. I'll guarantee you that. Because I am at +1. We did Dragon Dance, right? But I know it has Sturdy. Even without Sturdy, it probably has enough Fizz Def to tank an EQ. And I would get blown up by Stone Edge. This is where having... Well, this is where having Tangrowth works, but... Yeah, actually, this is exactly where I'm going. We got Fizz Def for that. I don't care how many times you Shell Smash, brother. You still ain't doing shit with Stone Edge. Raw Dog's the edge. That would have messed up Jazzy. Holy Life Orb, bro. My goodness. We'll just giga all that back. I ain't scared of no Shell Smashing Turtle. Okay, so it does function the same as Belly Drum. That's interesting. I knew that's how Belly Drum works, but honestly, that fish is so ugly, I didn't use it in Gen 9. So I don't know what the heck filet mignon even does. Obviously a Swift Swim user. Could have Sniper, but probably a Swift Swim Kingdra. So how do we... Damn, I could have blown it up with a Glaive. I'm just trying to see if I can keep Tang, but if this is a specially based Kingdra, we're about to get one shot. So do I knock? Do I risk sleep? We could knock off a potential white herb, but if it's faster and goes for Draco, the white herb would go off first. It could also be Lumberry. I like to run Lumberry at Kingdra, so sleep powder's not an option. Oh really? Lance had Scope Lens, Sniper, Kingdra, and Polished Crystal. That's crazy. I think I click knock here. If this is a special one, I think I get one shot anyway. If it has Ice Beam for sure, but I don't think I would even tank a Dragon Pulse. But it's a physical Kingdra. That's a problem. Well, no it's not actually. No it's not. What was your item? Scope Lens. Maybe it's not Swift Swim actually. Interesting. I don't really care. I have physical defense for... Yeah, go ahead, man. What? +1 Outrage is barely going to do over half, my brother. So... and eventually you're going to have to start clicking attacking moves. It's actually already too late. You can crit an Outrage at +1 after a Dragon Dance. You still ain't knocking out Tangrowth in one hit. Chat. Did this guy just follow up a Dragon Dance and a Focus Energy with a Draco Meteor? Okay. Look, Juan, my brother. This is a Tangrowth with 85 special defense stat at level 75, alright? Had you just clicked Draco and even followed it up with a Surf, you're still gonna win the 1v1 against Tangrowth, my boy. What are we doing? No, it probably was. It was probably Waterfall, Draco plus Focus Energy, Dragon Dance. But like, you had Draco, I'm a Tangrowth. Just attack, bro. No, we lost Luch, though. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, if we go back here, what do we get? I told that guy to go buy an ability patch. Well, you know what? This is a magical route, right? Fairies? Oh, we need fairies, man. Give me a fairy. I'm going to change the badge tracker to 7, by the way. Oh, the hat? I like the hat. Wait, that's a wild Baxcalibur. I was like, wait, why is my Baxcalibur way over there? Alright, let's Ice Punch this fool. New level cap is 85. Let's go get that real quick. Hey, I think we take the hat. But no, Tangrowth is a physical wall for sure. So here's 4 out of the 5 Pokemon. We still have not seen the last one. So let's walk around for a little bit. Azu, Belly Drum Azu would be interesting. Again, we're about to... Oh, it's Donnie? Damn, there's a lot of good stuff. We're going to face the Rock Gym. That's the last one. Like, Hatterene's not good for that. But I'm just thinking about the Elite Four, bro. Hat's going to be good for that. Like, everything... Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm not taking another Bax. It's between Sandslash, Donnie, or Azu. Who are all really good against rock types, right? We need a physical attackers. Well, usually rock types have way higher Phys Def, but they get... People don't realize, you know? Rock types get a 1.5x special defense boost in the sand. And especially if we pull up on an Assault Vest Tyranitar, you know? We all need some physical hits there. Kind of why Azu's a little tempting, but... Yeah, I don't care what this nerd's blocking. He gon'... Nah, we ain't fighting that one either. Don't worry about me, bro. This is why having a Rock Smash now... So, like, the first time... We actually did find this route on the first one. But I couldn't take the shortcut and bob and weave the trainers because I didn't have access to the field moves. So that's why we went and we saw the clown. After that failed first attempt. Nest Ball? Garbage. I have the team tracker, right? Yeah, we only lost Luch. Damn, Luch was tough, bro. How do I get out of here, man? I want to go back up top. I know how to go down, but I don't know how to get up there. I hate ice puzzles. Nah, I might be cooked. Hold on, hold on. Watch me work, watch me work. Yeah, you see? Watch me work, man. Sandslash, get out of my way. I wish that was an amulet coin. That's just an item indicator. It indicates a hold item. And the blue stones always indicate some kind of evolution item. So like this could be a choice band, this could be a focus sash. But it's a sticky barb. And I don't really want to fight Grandma, because I've been sauced up by Grandma before. Holy shit, she sniped me from across the map. Look, she's going to have an Arceus or a Kyogre, man, I'm telling you. This is why you don't fight people this late in the game. Watch this. Lejeune? I mean, unless I two-shot with EQ, but I don't think I do. I could take a hit from Lejeune, right? Pretty sure. Darm is just a big snowball, though. He might get blown up by a wave crash. Okay. I wasn't sure if I could one-shot, even though I had like a 10-level advantage, but you never know, you never know. We can live a hit from this idiot, and I think I can one-shot with EQ. You love ice puzzles? Nah, ninja. I mean, I respect that, but I always get confused at ice puzzles. That's why I don't like them. But as long as you're good at them, yeah, I got you. Alright, we still need to take somebody before we leave. I like the hat the best. Look, if you look at the squad, all we got is physical attackers. Tang is mixed, but... Rock Incense. How about no? There's no way May pulls up again, bro. Again? She's trolling so hard. Alright. I just want to get the rest of these items first. Bro, go away, May. Soft sand? Not bad. Whoa, Team Magma. Alright. We'll catch somebody on this little patch of ice and then we'll go fight May. Good news is, like, whatever we catch here, we can have it as a sack in the May fight. But how is she... Bro, how is she pulled up for a 4th time in 7 badges? I ain't never... She must have a thing for your boy over here. I've never seen her pull up that much. Okay. Let's remember what May had, right? She leads with a Medicham. She has the Fire Darm. She has the Baratic. The lead Medicham is an issue. Who could we catch? Like the hat. We catch the hat and we lead off with it. Come here. That's what we lead with against May for that Medicham. And look, if Hatterene goes down, we just catch another one because we're right here on the route. So that's kind of the good thing. You can live in EQ, right? We're going to have to chip this thing. The catch rate's going to be too bad. I got a crit, so we'll never know if it lives in EQ, but we'll get another one right here. Darm is kind of a monster. I could just lead off with Tangrowth. If this one gets one shot by EQ, I'll switch up the lead. Darm's a little too strong here. Scizor, no, it might have Mystical Fire. Zeraora with Thunder Punch? Sure. Where you at, Hatterene? There you are, but I don't know how to get back over there. We'll just do this. There we go. Dude, honestly, the rivals are what end up costing me more runs than anything in this game. In my past experience with Rogue, it's always the rival that takes 2 or 3 Mons in the late game, and then I struggle to rebuild the team after that. So let's hope this hat can put in some work against May here. And I'm going to lead off with it, anticipating that Medicham lead like it's always been, but she might switch it up. Quiet Nature is actually really good. That's like perfect. Especially if we can get Trick Room, but I don't even know what this thing has in its learn set. Let's see. We need Deaglium unless I have Moonblast. I don't. Healing Wish would actually be a vibe too. For the Elite Four. Oh, I'm not even gonna click CM, so I don't think I even need that. Well, it has nothing else. Okay. Well, I'm gonna lead off with it, but I gotta put it to 85. So we put Darm back in front. We go Ice Punch a Sand Slash, and then we're ready to roll. Not that Sand Slash. I don't really want to Ice Punch a Darm because it could have Sturdy. So I'm waiting for a Sand Slash to pop up. Come on, bro. Where are you at, man? This has been the longest 2-hour sesh ever. all the progress keeps getting derailed here. Now, there is one other thing we could talk about, too. So, now that we are at 85, you can temporarily break level cap in this game. The only way to do it is with rare candies, and we still have 10 rare candies. So, you know, ideally it's best to save the rare candies until you're at the level cap hits 90, right? Because then you can go to level 100 and be overpowered for the first couple of Elite Four members. But if I use all 10 rare candies now, we can put somebody at 95. Somebody like Jazzy. If I click a single Dragon Dance with a 10 level difference, probably gonna OHKO everything. Outspeed everything, too. Let me see if I have Hat. I don't think I have this Sprite. And then we're gonna fight May. Oh, I do. It's right here. Okay. Hatterene's cool, by the way. I would like to keep this thing. But again, if something's got to get sacked, it's the hat, because we just catch another one after the battle. Oh, wait, I could AV it. But again, she has Darm and Medicham. It doesn't matter. I'm not even going to give it a hold item. Whatever hold item I give it, it will, you know, lose the hold item when it gets KO'd in this fight, so I don't see a point. Let's go for it. We still have nothing for Tang either. Come on, May. Alright, she doesn't. Let me at least see what this is. It's a red card. We could use it, but I'm not going to. Let's go. I still think seeing the rival 4 times within the 8 gym cycle, I think that's actually a record for me in this game. Usually, it's only ever 2 or 3 times. And of course she switches up the lead from Medicham, but at least it's still a fighting type. But you know what? Psychic type would do more than D-Gleam. I was going to D-Gleam the Medicham, but we can actually Psychic the Poliwrath. Okay. Go Darm, that's fine. Okay. So, looks like May's been doing some training here. She went out and caught herself a Registeel. We get a crit. We don't get a Spadef drop. And I have a Darm with Earthquake. I don't have, Darm and Jazzy have Earthquake, but they're also both weak to Steel, but I don't know if this clown's going to click Curse. Tang, I also gave Earthquake to Tang. Nah. I think it's going Steel move. I mean, it could Curse or Body Press, but I think it goes Steel move against the hat, right? Okay, rest. Yeah, nah, May ain't messing around. Okay. At least you burned the Chesto right now, because you were at a very high amount of HP. Should we just Sleep Powder this clown? You do have Press. That doesn't matter, unless this thing starts cursing up. If it has Body Press and Rest, it 100% has Curse. That's good damage. Anticipating a Curse, I'm going to try Sleep Powder once. I'm going to try it once. Okay, well, whatever. Damn it, bro. We could have got free hits off with EQ. Okay. I guess as long as I spam EQ, like this won't work because you can stall me out of EQs, but I'll switch if I have to. But as long as I spam EQ, it should probably always click rest. No, next cycle I win anyway, because we get 3 EQs before it wakes up. I'm just hoping it never goes. Okay, Body Press, whatever. I was just kind of hoping it never went for Curse. I'll guarantee you that thing had it. You prefer Politoed over Wrath? Yeah, I like Politoed too. I really love Poliwrath though. But I know, because we were talking about that. Oh, I can't take a Flare Blitz. We were talking about that for your Polished Crystal playthrough, right? about like a moveset for Poly, because in that game Politoed was water grass. Oh, I still got nothing to take a Flare Blitz, bro. We could sack the hat to a Flare Blitz. Darm would take recoil. We go to our Scarf Darm and take it out with an EQ. Because again, we can catch more Hatterines. We cannot catch another Tangrowth on this route. So I think... I don't like doing this because I want to save it for Poliwrath and theoretical Medicham, but we can work around those. I don't want to lose Tang, man. Again, we just get another hat. It's not a big deal. But now at least this thing, you know, if it was Sash, the Sash did break. Oh, it's still Quick Claw. Just like it was last time. But, oh, actually, Quick Claw's bad. Wait a minute. She's got 3 Quick Claw activations in a row. There's literally no way you get 4 in a row. There's no way. If you do, and I lose my Darm to a Flare Blitz, this is why Quick Claw is the dumbest thing of all time. Okay. Last time we battled this Darm, it literally got Quick Claw both turns it was on the field. It went off, and it just went off again, so that was 3 consecutive times. Yeah, Ninja, I remember that. Because, like Politoed in that game was actually going to be really good. Oh, geez. Well, the hat is down. Tangrowth. Maybe I can get a Giga Drain off, but I give Poliwrath 2 free hits. Hopefully it goes for a Dynamic Punch and misses. Okay. That also works. Let's see if we can get a Giga Drain off. Nah, I live Superpower. I live it. Okay. Actually, easily. Okay. Big damage. Obviously, we live whatever attack here, but I feel like May is scummy enough to try to click Hypnosis again. But I'm gonna stay in anyway. Okay, even worse. Waterfall. I was gonna say that I was only gonna do like 10 damage, but it did 40 because you got a crit. Watch, this is only gonna do like 10. 15. Because you gotta remember, the crit did so much, 40 damage, because crits ignore your drops or my buffs, right? So the crit doesn't factor in the -1 attack from the superpower. That's why it did so much. But when you don't get a crit, it does take into account the -1. That's right, this thing's back. I mean, it's probably going to crash. Scizor takes it. Does Baratic learn Fire Punch? I don't remember. There's no way, right? I don't think there's any way that thing learns Fire Punch. I'd be shocked. No, it doesn't? Okay, I would be blown away if it did. I think we go Scizor. We take a Crash. He's probably going to follow it up with a Superpower. But we dodge Crash. That lets me SD. I'm taking full advantage of this. He might Snowscape, which would negate. Okay. You're getting one shot by Bullet Punch after the Superpower. Holy crap. But now he can't. Okay, your Life Orb. I was going to say, if he's Focus Sash, you know, that'd be bad. But also, this 100% dies. This probably does 300% damage. I'm at +2. He's at -1 Phys Def. But because of the Superpower attack reduction, he actually would not have taken me out with the next one. This douche again? What, are you just going to go for Waterfall, man? I think Scizor can tank it. No, if this thing goes for Wave Crash, I actually get blown up. This is why we have Tang. Okay. I don't know why. I mean, I didn't think Baratic could learn Fire Punch, but I thought maybe there was a chance. I don't know. I think Scizor would have taken that, but... Oh, that's an Oko. Alright. That's okay. Jazzy can deal with this. We blow it up with the Glaive Rush. And actually, Scarf Darm finishes with EQ. I'm now concerned. Well, losing Tang is horrible, especially if Medicham is still in the back. Because in that case, we might have sacked somebody else. I don't know. I don't know what's going to be. Losing Tang was horrible there. I forgot about Ice Beam. This Basculin has literally clicked Ice Beam every time we fought it, and I forgot. I just always assume they're full physical. It's Wish Cash still. I two-shot with EQ. I'm staying in. Gotta remember, Gorilla Tactics, I can't switch to Ice Punch. Yeah. You're still slower, bro. I'm Choice Scarf. Alright, GG's May. She took my freaking Tangrowth, though, man. Damn it. So that's Tangrowth and Hat that went down. But we're gonna catch another Hat, and now we just catch either Donphan or Sandslash. Man, go away, May. I'm tired of seeing you. Get out of here, bro. Alright. The only good thing is, oh, a third Tang. That'd be so sick. But really, we need Tang for... Oh, we could go Azu. So, if we pull up the trainer card here, as you can see, we're only missing one badge. And because they are the Hoenn gym leaders, we know the missing piece there is the Rock-type badge from Roxanne. So, I kind of want the hat for the Elite Four. But realistically, I should probably just take Azu and Dawn for the Rock Gym, right? And just go for there. Go from there. So let's do this. I know you can live in EQ. We'll just put it in the yellow HP and then throw a ball at it. Oh, shit. Wait, why did that do nothing? Oh, this is not huge power, Azu. Do I even want to catch it? Well, yeah, I will. Maybe we find a thing to change the ability. If that was a huge power Azu, that would have done way over half. My heart skipped a beat, man. No, this is not huge power, and it probably was modest nature. That was a joke. Not gonna lie, my heart skipped a beat. I thought Jazzy was getting one shot. I didn't think they'd have super power in the wild. Yeah, it only has 7 attack. And, obviously not huge power. Okay. I gotta chill when clicking buttons so fast. But I'm also gonna grab a Donphan here. We're just gonna use up the rest of these soda pops. That's fine. I can't even tell where the Donphans are because like the reflection on the snow, but there was 2 of them there. Now this thing, of course, can live an EQ as well. Probably live 3 of them, but I just want to chip it a little bit. Makes it easier to catch. That's doing big damage though. Let's try to get it from here. Okay. All right, we're back. We got a team. And look, these Pokemon are going to be really, really good against the Rock Gym. I still think taking a hat would have been the better play in the long term, but this is taking things one day at a time here. That might be the worst Donphan you've ever seen, but it's okay. We're probably not gonna have it very long. There's an Azu right there. We can just get level cap off it. We'll take it out with Zeraora. I was just gonna leave, but it was in the way, so we'll go fight it. Sure, we'll fake out too. Why not? Honestly though, Thunder Punch is not even going to take it out. Oh, it does. The Zeraora still has like no EVs on it, but... Alright. Get me out of here, man. I'm so tired of seeing the rival. Like, actually. Okay. Do I have Azu? I do. And do I have Donphan? This I've never seen a like a 4 gym stretch take this long before. This is crazy. I just keep losing Pokemon left and right, and I have to rebuild everything. Let's go to the bush just for one Pokemon. Cursula. I don't think we need this. Although I have now run into the problem that cost me a lot of runs. If you notice the theme up there, that's 6 physical attackers. This always comes to bite me in the ass. If you have to face a like a really bulky, physically defensive Pokemon. I mean, that's why you have diversified movesets. Oh, we get the free patch right here. Right, so like we'll be able to work around it, but we're going to a rock-type gym. You know, Pokemon with really sky-high physical defense, and you know, we're going in there with nothing but physical attackers. Is not a good play. We could have him buy the capsule this time, just in case I come back here in the future. Why not? We just got a patch. I don't even remember Azu's abilities, which is which. Let's check. Thick, fat, huge power. Okay. So I need the ability capsule, but we just got the patch. I don't actually have a capsule. Probably should have got a different Azu before I left then. That's really bad. Okay, so when we sack something in the gym, it's going to be Azu, because this one's really bad. Okay. That's unfortunate. Whatever. You sell lums yet? You do. Let me get like 5 lums. Ah, I did the thing again. I don't have space. Sticky barb, you can have it for 250. Deal. And the hard stone. And the soft sand. Rock incense. It's all trash. Okay, well, we're gonna have to run belly drum Azu and hope for the best. I'll just take 4 lumberries. To be honest, I'm actually gonna lead Azu if I can get belly drum on it and just click it turn 1. I like how I'm still in the screen and she just completely walked away and I could like still interact with her. That's pretty funny. Nah, this team is pretty wild. Okay, what can we do with Azu here? I don't know if it gets belly drum this way. Oh, we have Rain Dance. Oh, that's huge. I can actually get rid of the Perma Sandstorm with Rain Dance. I'm leading off of this 100%. But belly drum's gonna be like move tutor thing. That sucks. Okay. We're still leading off of this only to get rid of the sand. That's like the main point. And this Donphan actually, you know, has sturdy as well, so we can do something with that. I think I have extra mints. Go ahead and rip it. Dawn can have the impish. And we'll give Azu an adamant mint only because I have extras. Why not? No, I only have 1 naughty mint. You can have it, buddy. Now, because we got Azu in front, you already know what's going to happen. There's going to be a rock-type lead Pokemon with a grass move or an electric move. That's just how this game works. But I'm still gonna try to get off. Let me get a couple more of them things. You know, I'm still gonna try to get that Rain Dance up turn 1. I don't even care if Azu doesn't get another hit off. Oh, he doesn't get Jet either, huh? No, that's lame, bro. Have I ever used Sticky Barb? Yeah, I have, actually. It's a classic. You put Sticky Barb on a Pokemon like Rotom or something that it's not good, but it's fun to troll your opponent. But you put a Sticky Barb on something like that, something that can learn Trick, right? And you trick your opponent with Sticky Barb just to... I mean, it's not a good competitive strategy by any means, but it's fun to mess around with. Alright. Let's go for it. We're almost at the 2.5 hour mark just to get these 4 badges. But I really don't have any good hold items here. I mean, maybe we could slap a berry on Azu. This red card would actually be good, but... You know what? Why not? Let's just go with the red card. And, I mean, Donphan we can give the AV to, but I don't know if bro's even going to survive the fight. I don't know. I mean, there's definitely some special attacking rock types out there. I don't know what we're going to see. You know what? Rock waters. Oh no, I tossed the Pachos. Oh, I should give bro EQ as well. Kind of trolling. Yeah, I tossed the Pachos. Alright. Donnie can have an Oranberry. You never know. 10 HP might be the difference. I need to give this full EQ though. He already has it. Okay, we never looked at Don's moveset, huh? Knockoff. Perfect. Nah, we go knockoff, spin. Do we bulldoze on something crazy? Fire Fang, Thunder Fang. Thunder Fang for like a rock water? No, we'd still just rip EQs. Yeah, we go bulldoze over Giga. Okay, we're good. We gotta click Rain Dance turn 1. And hopefully find a window for Jazzy to get up a Dragon Dance. And then we're in there. Alright, Roxanne, let's do it. I can't believe these 4 badges took so long today. This is crazy. This was a super long run. Alright. Lunatone. Power Meteor Beam incoming. Again, ruining the Sandstorm here is huge. This is going to help immensely in this battle. The fact that we found Azu with Rain Dance I didn't even think about that. She goes into a swift swim. Really, bro? Because now I was going to switch into Donphan, but I can't because this fool's going to click water attack. Although, no it's not. It's going to click head smash here. Aqua Tail's going to do nothing, but I'm kind of curious what it's going to go for. Okay, okay. We can switch around that. I don't really have anybody to take a head smash, though. Well, wait a minute. That also confirms that it's Swift Swim, because how the hell did you outspeed Azu? Even though Azu's slow, but... This has to be a head smash, right? In which case Donnie gonna get outsped, too. This is weird. This is a weird Pokemon to have to see right now. I can't go Jazzy or Darm because of head smash. I don't really want Azu to go to sleep, but I guess it did its job, right? Let's just go for superpower. Yeah, there's the smash. Although, what did? Oh, red card. Damn it! I wanted to superpower that fool. That's actually not good. But when the rain wears off, Relicanth's gonna be slow as shit. But this works out. We are going to sleep though, unfortunately. So is this... I'm gonna switch because I think he's gonna smash. In which case we go Zeraora and probably Volt Switch. We could go Dawn. I feel like he's just gonna smash here. Yeah, no, he's gonna shell smash for sure. If it's a white herb though, oh, we still probably click. Like would Volt Switch do more versus Thunder Punch because of this thing having better Fizz Def than Spadef? I think it does. I'm going Zeraora on a smash only because I'm still gonna be faster. Don't EQ on the switch, bro. You'd be trolling if you did that. Power Herb, Meteor Beam. Well, maybe you don't have Power Herb, though. Oh my... It does, bro. There's no way this one-shots, right? No way. I'd be shocked if it did. Okay. Well, now... I guess I Fake Out for no reason, right? This thing doesn't have an ability that blocks Fake Out, does it? Let's do this for like 5 HP, stall out my own rain. And, oh, Shell Bell. Let's go. But I'm still Volt Switching here. Because I think it lives Thunder Punch, and then I think it also goes for EQ right here, actually. So I'm Volt Switching out. It doesn't tank that, okay. I still get my Shell Bell. You already know. A little bit extra. Man, this is going to be hard for Jazzy to dance up because they're all rock types, man. They're all going to be packing Stone Edge, Rock Slide, Head Smash. But Scizor, if Scizor can get up a Bullet Punch, that might just be GG's. Relicanth could... It's at half HP. Oh, this douche has Yawn. Never mind. I can't even dance up. So in which case we X Scizor, and I have to switch on the Yawn. This thing is so annoying. But I guess we go Donphan and just take it out. Or sack Azu and get a free switch back to Scizor. Only because Donphan is so damn slow, that's why I'm not... You know what? I'm going Azu. I'm gonna see if I can burn this off. But I mean, I get KO'd in 2 waterfalls. He actually has Rain Dance. Is funny. Okay. That's fine. But you know what? Takes himself out to head smash anyway. Okay. Respect the play. She's treating this like a Wi-Fi battle. Okay. I like it. I like it, Roxanne. Respect. Yeah. You go down to head smash and you just set up Rain Dance for nobody else that's gonna have Swift Swim, so GG's. Okay. There's no way you have more than 2 rock waters, right? That had to be both of them. So I think we go Scizor, and if we can get up a Swords Dance, we just bone everything with Bullet Punch. If not, something that threatens me, we just go Donphan. Something with a fire attack. This thing gets Fire Fang, doesn't it? I'm taking it out. Don't be Sash. Okay. I feel like that thing might get Fire Fang. I know it gets Psychic Fangs. For sure. Ooh, I don't like Minior. I don't. Did she send this out because it's got some weird ass like hidden power fire BS? I feel like it's just gonna click something stupid like Shell Smash or Cosmic Power, in which case Bullet Punch would still take it out the subsequent turn because it's priority. Holy damage, bro. You do smash. So, after a smash and this thing changes forms, it probably has like 500 speed. Because it gets really fast in the other form, and it just doubled its speed with the Shell Smash, right? So, it's going to go with the shields down. This is why Scizor is the GOAT, because Bullet Punch is priority. So the thing ends up doing nothing. And I didn't even Swords Dance, and that almost took it out in the defensive form. By the way, I should update the sprites. Didn't we lose Azu? Let me check. Yeah. Now let me tell you guys a funny story as I disable Azu's sprite. So, a long time ago when I first played this game, I had a Scizor before the very first gym. And I did not know that, well, I knew Solrock got like fire attacks, but I kind of wasn't thinking about it. And I had a Scizor with Bullet Punch for and the first gym leader in that playthrough. It was Roxanne, right? And the Solrock had a Focus Sash, lived the Bullet Punch on 1 HP, and clicked Flare Blitz and blew up my Scizor in the first gym. And that's how that run started. That was tough, but I don't think this one gets the fire attacks. So we're about to just X-Scissor it into oblivion here. I should probably Swords Dance up on this actually. That was a mistake, but might not need it. Maybe we can just mess everybody up with Bullet Punch. No boost. Oh, it's only one more. Okay. Nah. I learned my lesson last time. I ain't taking another Flare Blitz, bro. This is what Donphan's for, but I also just realized I can't hit it with Earthquake. So we'll just hit it with Knockoff and take it out with Darm later. Yeah, nah. Why would... I would have just one-shot your ass with X-Scizor, man. What are you doing setting up Sunny Day? It's choiced into Sunny Day. There's no way. I'm clicking Knockoff again. Oh, it's Heat Rock. Does this only have one attack? Did this get coded wrong into the game? It just clicks the sun is just out here going for the sunny day. That's all the sun knows how to do. All right, I'll take it. But yeah, interesting. I don't know. I'm not sure what I just saw there, but it was not choiced. Even if it was, we hit him with a knockoff. But we saw it was Heat Rock, and all it did was click Sunny Day 3 times. Okay. My goodness. Yeah. What is this layout, bruh? Well, we got the computer, and we got a legendary. Oh baby. Okay, hold on. Badge tracker. Hold on, I can't highlight this. No BS. 8. Okay. So now we have made it to the Elite Four. So let me explain a couple things here. The level cap has been going up by 10 every time for the 8 gym leaders. Now it only goes up by 3. So Elite Four member number 1, level cap's 88, and then 91, 94, and 97 for the last Elite Four member. After that, the 4 Elite Fours, you have to beat 2 more trainers. Both battles occur at level 100, and that's the champion, which it should still just be Wallace. And then after that, we got to fight May one last time. So the computer's interesting. Now, here's another thing that's interesting too. So I'm going to cut off the YouTube recording here, but I might fire up another one and keep streaming this because I'm in. But I got to take a little intermission break. The computer is kind of cool because what this lets you do is pull out a Pokemon that got KO'd on this adventure. It'll give like 3 Pokemon. Like, we're going to go do this, but I'm just going to tease it for next time in the YouTube episode. But I think I'm going to keep streaming this. So the computer will let us pull out a Pokemon that got KO'd previously. After that, we go back to Team Magma, like we did with fighting Team Aqua, you know, in the initial run there. And this time we get a Master Ball from that, from the Evil Team route there. We take that Master Ball, we catch the Legendary, and we get in there for the Elite Four. So that's what is going to happen next time on the YouTube playlist. That'll be for part 6. But with all that being said, what an episode this was, huh? This ended up being almost 3 hours to get 4 gym badges. Somehow that's just time the game. Sometimes that's just how the game goes. By the way, now that I have the sprites like this, I just want to adjust it and put something in slot 2. I like to have them like in order. Instead of having an empty hole at the top, it's better to have it like as position number 6. Let's just move Scizor up there. And this is going to be the squad, but we're also going to add another legendary to it. As long as we can beat Maxi and get the Ultra Ball, or the Master Ball. So, also one thing that's going to happen at the start of next episode is that we're going to hit the level cap of 88. And then I'm going to use 10 rare candies on Jazzy to put this thing all the way to level 98. And that's really going to help us rip through that Team Magma base. Although it's going to be a lot of fire types, so it'll be a little sketchy. But Jazzy got Dragon Dance and Earthquake. We're going to be alright. So with all that being said, this is going to conclude part 5 in the YouTube playlist for the second attempt at winning Emerald Rogue 2.0. Therefore, for anybody that is finding this video in the future on YouTube, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I also hope that you have a good rest of your day, wherever you go after watching this video. Alright? Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one in part 6. And we go back in there for round 2 of the Elite Four. Peace.